Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. From Riverton's Wolverine Field, I'm Cody Beers, and I'm joined by Baylor Beers, and tonight it's the Class 3A playoffs, the first round between the Green River Wolves and the Riverton Wolverines. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites, and we appreciate everyone who's made it possible for us to bring the video live stream your way tonight on WYO Today Media. If you want to watch the live stream tonight, go to YouTube and in the search bar, call up WYO Today, WYO capital TODAY. And when you get there, you'll see us. Click right into the broadcast, watch it on your big screen, cover up with a blanket, because by 7 o'clock tonight, they're saying it could be in the high 30s. Probably by the time the game is over tonight, it'll be somewhere around 35 degrees. So it's going to be a chilly one tonight, but these teams are ready for their second season, Baylor. It's playoff football.
Yeah, most important thing about this one is it's a one-game season. You lose and you go home. So it doesn't matter how you get it done, but you got to get a win in these games. And obviously these two teams met earlier this season. Riverton pulling that one out. 42-21. But this is a whole different ball game. That was a month and a half ago, and both these teams are vastly improved. And so Riverton's still going to have to show up and play good football, which we know them. We know that they will do that.
Well, this Wolves team has won of late, but the last 2 games of their regular season were against Cody and Star Valley, and in those games they were outscored like 120-14, and so you got to think they're licking their wounds, and they want to get well tonight on the backs of the Riverton Wolverines.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously Riverton is the top dog in the 3A East. They secured that number 1 seed. I mean, we were here. I was here as I was a freshman in the marching band actually in 2012 when Riverton hosted Cody after winning a conference title, and Cody came in here and shocked all of Fremont County, I think, because Riverton probably was the only team in the playoffs that year. I guess I shouldn't say that, but I mean, Cody came in here and shocked Fremont County, so it's not a game that Riverton can overlook. Green River will happily leave here with a win, especially Green River's head coach is one of Mark Linhardt's old assistant coaches, and you know that he would be more than happy to serve his old boss at loss here in the opening round of the playoffs.
Well, Linhardt knows he's got a target on his back, and that's a testament to his ability through the years that he's got a coaching tree under him, so to speak, these days. We've got a number of sponsors in this broadcast, and I wanted to recognize the efforts of one family this season, as they say, from the Saltzgaver family. Go Big Red. Thank you to the wonderful Wolverine coaching staff, and especially Coach Linhardt, for convincing Hunter to continue to play football. Thank you, Hunter, for many hours of watching you play sports. One of the first words you spoke was ball. Little did we know how important that word was going to be in your life's journey. One season of wrestling, flag football with your cousin Branson, Little League baseball, many soccer games, freezing cold hockey games, indoor soccer games, and exciting football games. It has been our joy to watch you play. Good luck, and we love you. Good luck to Hallie and the Lady Wolverines volleyball team at regionals. Go ladies. We love you both, Grandma and Grandpa, Saltzgaver, and family. This is the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. When we come back, we'll start breaking down this matchup. This is Wolverine football on 93.9 KTAK.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Welcome back to the pregame show on Hampton Inn & Suites. Cody Beers, Baylor Bears here, and tonight it's Class 3A playoff football as the fans starting to trickle in here from Riverton. There's a good crowd coming in, probably 30 strong so far for the Green River Wolves tonight. And tonight it's the Wolverines 8-1 on the season against the 3-6 Green River Wolves. This Wolverine offense, Baylor, has just been a juggernaut this year, averaging 424 yards a game. Their defense has moved itself up to number 4 in the state, giving up 279 yards per contest. Scoring-wise, Riverton is doing it, 39.6 points a game, giving up 15 points a game on the season. And as Baylor talked about early in the broadcast, back on September 19th, it was Riverton beating Green River 41-21. And in that game, Riverton rushed the ball 41 times for 259 yards. They completed 12 of 18 passes for 157 yards. That was a 419-yard effort for the Wolverines that night. The Wolverine defense gave up 129 yards on 22 rushes to Green River on September 29th, and Maddox Hintz completed 10 of 23 passes for 183 yards in that ball game. So, you know, Riverton has the advantage on paper, offensively and defensively, but as Mark Linhardt will tell you in the pregame visit here in about 15 minutes, you can throw all that out the window. It's a brand new season.
These games are definitely more like rivalry games than just a traditional regular season game. I mean, this is a fight for your life as a high school team here. Like we said earlier, one game season from here on out. You win, you carry on. You lose, you go home. You can throw out all the records. You can throw out everything. Green River, I mean, they're going to run their usual offense, but there's going to be a couple things that they've been saving for this game that Riverton has not seen, that no other team in the state has seen. Same with Riverton. I would expect them to run a few trick plays, some special formation, stuff like that. So, I mean, playoff football, it's kind of, all your cards are on the table at that point. You're trying to win this game. Green River is certainly capable of winning this game, as much as Riverton.
The Riverton Wolverines individually on offense this year, Hunter Saltzgaver, 154 carries for 1,313 yards and 15 touchdowns. Hunter is the number one rusher in 11-man football this year in the state of Wyoming, regardless of class, by about 200 yards, Baylor. I mean, he has had quite the season. Junior Braden Martin backs him up. He's got 215 yards. Sophomore Camden Heil this year with 207 yards, and the quarterback Blake Gantenbein with 192 yards rushing. On the other side, passing-wise, Blake Gantenbein has come in, had an outstanding season. 118 of 179 passes completed, 66%, 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 1,630 yards. He has delivered all but 7 passes for the Wolverines this year. Cameron Vincent, the junior, has completed 2 of 5 passes. Gage Treber completed a pass, and Brayton Terry completed a pass. Receiving-wise, Riverton depends on its big 4. That's Peyton Larson with 35 receptions, Clay Sheets with 23 receptions and 5 touchdowns to lead the team, Saltzgaver with 14 receptions and 2 touchdowns, and Dane Cox with 25 receptions and 3 touchdowns. So, Riverton, they've got the stats, and they've also got the state's best kicker, which could come into play in these playoffs for sure, as Hunter Saltzgaver this year has made 7 of 8 field goals. His longest was a 47-yarder, and he's finished off 42 out of 43 extra points on the season. So that's a weapon in and of itself. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show, and we'll talk about Green River stats after a break. This is Riverton Wolverine football on KTAK.
We are thankful for sponsors sponsoring this broadcast. Service Plumbing and Heating in Riverton, established in 1954, serving Fremont County and Wyoming through 4 generations. Call for your plumbing and hot water heating needs. And we also want to thank Top Notch Auto Spa and Designs in Riverton. Buy one, get one free this coming Tuesday and Wednesday on tinting and detailing gift certificates. Mix and match with no limits on how many you can buy. Top Notch Auto Spa and Designs. Treat your vehicle to luxury.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Welcome back to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show. Cody Beers and Baylor Beers here. It's a little chilly, so if you're coming out to the ballpark tonight, make sure you bring a blanket for the bleachers. They're aluminum here in Riverton. And bring your coat, gloves, maybe a stocking cap, and get ready to cheer on the Riverton Wolverines and the Green River Wolves. Total offense for the Green River Wolves, they come in 3-6 on the season. They're averaging 289 yards per game. They give up almost 400 yards a game at 392 yards per contest. Scoring-wise, Green River scores 23.8 points a game. They give up 32 points a game. And individually, well, let's see. I did write down some other stats, excuse me, but in their last two games against Cody and Star Valley, Green River's been outscored 103-14. And then against the top three teams in the state, which is Star Valley, Cody, and Riverton, according to the Wild Preps coaches and media poll, they've been outscored 144-35. In the common opponents that these two teams have that Green River beat, Powell, Evanston, and Rollins, Green River outscored those three 117-35. Riverton outscored those three 164-27. Individually for the Green River Wolves, they're led by Maddox Hintz, the senior quarterback, who comes in as a very good runner. He is a passer, and he's an improving football player. Maddox Hintz has run 104 times for 360 yards. That's an average of 3.5 yards per carry to pace Green River. Passing-wise, Maddox Hintz has completed 132 out of 221 passes. That's 60%, with 16 touchdowns and 13 interceptions for 1,819 yards. Dax Taylor, his senior teammate, has caught 61 of Hintz's throws for 924 yards and 5 touchdowns. That is the second highest mark in the state. And then they have Irie Kubel, Trevor Johnson, Evan Mazer, and Zane Dodson, who round out the receiving core. Kicking-wise, they've got a decent kicker, too. Braxton Doak has hit 3 of 5 field goals with a long of 53. He's hit all 24 of his extra point attempts. And their top defender is Dax Taylor, who comes into this game with 100 defensive points. He's got 59 tackles, 1 sack, 3 pass breakups, and 1 defensive touchdown this year. That's the stats and the line on the Green River Wolves. When we come back, we'll look at scores from around Wyoming. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites. And when we come back, we'll talk more about this 3A playoff quarterfinal from Wolverine Field. The Wyoming Department of Transportation and Buckle Up for Life Wyoming offer congratulations to the Riverton Wolverines on a great season and wish them the best of luck in their playoff run. Hometown Freedom Healthcare in Riverton supports all Fremont County athletes and wishes the Riverton Wolverines all the best in this year's playoffs. Midway Auto offers the best prices on vehicles and RVs in Hot Springs County, with a new location coming to Fremont County very soon. All the best to the Riverton Wolverines on a great season. And H&R Block, for your tax preparation needs, contact H&R Block in Riverton. H&R Block supports the Wolverines and looks forward to a great playoff season.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It's Friday night. Happy Halloween, everyone. We've got a few costumed band members. We've got some costumes down in front of us. And, if you're out trick-or-treating tonight, be careful because there's going to be a lot of traffic moving around. There's a lot of parties going on, a lot of haunted houses, spook events, you name it, it's going on. So make sure that we take care of our young people tonight. It's a critical night in Fremont County for taking care of each other. Well, we're going to take a look at some of the 2025 quarterfinals in all classes around Wyoming. And here's Baylor.
Yeah, starting in 1A 6-man, Little Snake River defeated Meeteetse today, 76-44. Encampment beat Riverside 20-18. That game pretty close. Burlington beat DuBois 60-8, and then Farson Eden will travel to Hewlett, and that kickoff is slated for 6 p.m. tonight. In Class 1A 9-man, Pine Bluffs defeats Shoshone today, 76-24. Lusk will be at Grable at 6 p.m. tonight. Lingle Fort Laramie beat Big Piney 28-24, and Rocky Mountain will be at Saratoga at 6 p.m. Man, that's a long drive for a 6 p.m. kickoff. Class 2A, Bighorn defeated Cokeville today, 31-0. Mountain View defeated Glen Rock, 79-20. Burns will travel to Thermopolis and take on Thermopolis at 6 p.m. That game is on 101.7
KDNO.
And then Lovell defeated Newcastle today, 21-14 in Class 2A. Class 3A, Star Valley currently beating up on Buffalo. That game 35-0, currently in the second half. Douglas will be at Cody tonight at 6 p.m. Jackson is at Lander tonight at 6 p.m. That game is on 99.1.
KWYW.
Thank you. And then obviously Green River at Riverton tonight. All three of those games kick off at 6 p.m. Class 4A, all these games kick off at 6 p.m. as well. Kelly Walsh travels to Sheridan. Laramie will be at Campbell County. Thunder Basin is at Cheyenne East, and Cheyenne Central is at Natrona County tonight, and that wraps up the quarterfinals for this season.
This is the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. When we come back, we'll hear more about this upcoming game, and we'll have our visit with Riverton coach Mark Linhardt. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
Wanted to thank a few more sponsors here for this broadcast, quarterfinal broadcast. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming, in recognition of the Wolverines' great season, Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming wishes them the best in their quest for a state championship. YOTs is a proud sponsor of the Riverton Wolverines playoff run. For all your apparel needs, look no further than YOTs in Thermopolis. And finally, the Hampton Inn. When it comes to the playoffs, no one comes up bigger than the Riverton Hampton Inn & Suites. Hampton Inn & Suites supports the Riverton Wolverines as they battle for state supremacy in this year's playoffs.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving Central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Welcome back to KTAK 93.9 FM and Wolverine football. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn Suites. I just saw Fred Flintstone walk by down in front of us, and I have a feeling he's heading up here to the press box. But, there is Fred Flintstone. We did see him walking by here a few minutes ago, so good to see you, Fred. Are you wore shoes tonight, so your feet are cold? The calluses won't keep your feet all right, so we're going to take a look at the game day weather and what are we going to get at kickoff, Baylor, here at Wolverine Field?
Really, for the last day of October, a beautiful, beautiful fall evening. Looks like the temperature will be about 45 at kickoff. As this game progresses, it'll slowly decline. Around 8 and 9 o'clock, it'll kind of bottom out around 36 degrees. Really no wind, only a 5-mile-an-hour wind. Really no factor in this game. And then obviously partly cloudy, maybe some high-level clouds, but really weather, and really honestly this entire season hasn't been a factor at all in any game. So another beautiful fall day to be out here supporting the Wolverines.
Field conditions, I don't think we'll have any mud on the turf tonight. The uniforms will stay so you can read the numbers. It's just an all-around great American night for playoff football. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn Suites, Cody Beers, Baylor Beers. And, hey, when we come back, we'll hear from Riverton coach Mark Linhardt. And we'll hear from a few more of our sponsors. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn Suites.
First, ARS. ARS congratulates the Riverton Wolverines on their incredible season. All the best in this year's playoffs. EF, Education First High School Exchange Year, is a proud supporter of the Riverton Wolverines. Interested in hosting or just want to know more about EF? Contact Phil Mark at 850-826-2053. Snyder Signature Properties stand behind the Wolverines and wish the team best of luck in the playoffs. Looking to buy your next home? Look no further than Snyder Signature Properties. And finally, Fremont Therapy Group. Fremont Therapy Group is committed to keeping the Riverton Wolverines in top form and wishes them the best in this year's playoffs.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. Cody Beers and Baylor Beers. Coach Linhardt did me one tonight. I was up here scrambling around, hooking up equipment, and he showed up in the booth for his pregame interview. Here's Coach Mark Linhardt on playing in the Class 3A playoffs tonight against the Green River Wolves. All right, Cody Beers here with Coach Mark Linhardt. Second season, Coach. Playoffs tonight.
Yeah, no, it's always exciting and fun for the guys that, all the hard work you put in all year, it's a fresh start for everybody, but everyone's earned their opportunity to be here. We've earned the opportunity to host a home playoff game, and Green River's, earned the opportunity to come up here and play us, and we're expecting a tough game. This is a different team than what we played the first time. They had a offensive lineman, number 65, the Mullins kid, who's a good player, didn't play the first time, and then they were also missing the Hamill kid at linebacker. And we had everybody, and they did some good stuff to us offensively and moved the ball. And this is a team that arguably could have beat Jackson. They took it right down to the wire with them, and so we know what Jackson has. And so this is a good football team, and this will be a different game than what people think.
Well, they had two tough games to end the regular season, back-to-back with Cody and Star Valley, and they got to be thinking redemption tonight, coming here to Riverton.
Yeah, and I think there's probably a high likelihood that they put a lot of emphasis on what they're going to do against us into their practices last week. So, that's always makes you a little nervous as a coach, but we kind of did the same thing. So, when we played Rollins. Hopefully we, it is going to come down to, making sure that we take care of the football, that we run it effectively, and, we play the field position battle and continue to do the things that has made us successful, not give up explosive plays. Like I said, take care of the ball. And when we get our chance in the red zone, you got to score touchdowns, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
Green River's got a quarterback / linebacker / running back in Hintz, and he's a really good runner.
Great runner, and he's really improved a ton as a thrower. I mean, he's a good player. Dax Taylor's one of the top receivers in 3A. The Kugel kids really come along for them as the season's gone on. So they've got weapons, and they do a lot of really, really good stuff. And, I expect them to try and do some things to really get Maddox running the football. And, hopefully we're up to the task and we can find a way to get some stops. I think one underrated part of this game is these are two of the better kickers in 3A. Their kid's a great kicker, our kid's a great kicker, and that could have a really big impact on how this game goes.
Well, you look at the stats statewide, you guys well known around the state for your running game, and that starts with Hunter Saltzgaver and a really good offensive line.
Yeah, our guys have, one thing, we're not the biggest offensive line, but I think our guys have done a great job of being able to move and get to spots, and we've been really good running our perimeter run, and I would anticipate Green River's going to do some things to try and take that away, so we have to be able to do some things to counteract that as well.
Balance has been a key for you guys too, and taking advantage of what other teams offer you in the passing game.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Blake's had a great season, and we haven't thrown it as much in the last few games just because we haven't had to. But like I said, if teams come down and they're going to sell out to stop the run, we got to be able to hit them throwing the football.
You got to feel good about your guys. Third year that this group of seniors have played in the playoffs. They know what it takes now to prepare and get there. And what's the mindset going into tonight?
Well, I think more than anything that we just need to come out and, I know it's not just any other game, but you try to prepare all year like you're playing a playoff game, so then when you get to the playoffs, it doesn't feel foreign to you. And so I think our guys need to just play loose and play free, no fear of failure. Every play has a life of its own. Whether you have success or failure on that play, you move on to the next one. And I think that's a big part of what we're trying to instill with our guys is just a mentality of, no matter what happens on that previous play, you play the next one, and there's no reason to celebrate or be down when the game's going on. That's for the post game. So we need to focus on just staying level-headed, not too high, too low, and keep playing.
Well, the other games tonight, Buffalo's got a tough draw, having to go to Star Valley, but over in Lander, that's going to be a pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, I think Douglas and Cody has a great chance to be a good game. I think this has a great chance to be a good game. And so I think, it's one of those deals where, I think our guys have to, just like I said, focus on the task at hand, and everything else that's going on around us really doesn't matter. If we don't win this game, it's not going to be good enough. So.
All right, Coach Mark Linhardt, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thanks, Cody.
That is Coach Mark Linhardt, and we appreciate
Cody Beers.
We appreciate the coach and everything he has brought to the table. Mark Linhardt, 19-10 overall, looking for win number 20 since he came to Riverton. Can you believe it? 3 seasons ago. And Linhardt also 87-61. That's a 59% win percentage in 15 years as a Wyoming head coach. We've got the opening coin flip going on. We'll keep it here and talk about things. Riverton went on a run early in this season, Baylor, when they lost every coin flip. And the last couple games, they've been winning coin flips. So it'll be interesting if they take the ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Riverton receive if they do elect or if they do win the toss here. I would think if you're Coach Linhardt, you want to continue the momentum from last week, try to score early, and just kind of put Green River on their heels to start the game early.
All right, this referee crew comes in from Cody, and Baylor will give you the referee lineup tonight.
Yeah, I believe they combo between Cody and Powell during the playoffs, I think is what he said. So we kind of have a Park County squad here. But the referee, the white hat tonight, is Lincoln Reese. The umpire is Nevin Jacobs. Head linesman is Brian Olsted. Linesman is Dylan C. And the back judge is Dave Beamer.
The Riverton Wolverines won the flip and deferred, so Green River will take the ball. They're going to go from our right to our left, which means Green River will go north, and Riverton will kick it from the north, and they will head toward the south end zone. So we're about ready to kick things off here. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the starting lineups. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Defer if you can. Welcome back. Here's Baylor Bears with starting lineups. We're getting ready to kick this thing off, and they're going to do it in a hurry, so you're going to have to talk fast, young man.
Oh, yeah. These are the Arapahoe first starting lineups tonight. For the defensive lineman, a senior, he's at defensive end, 6'2", 180 pounds. That's Paxton Yates. 1D tackle is a senior, 5'10", 210 pounds. Daniel Clausen at the other defensive tackle is a senior, 6'5", 240 pounds. That is Caden Liebrecht. And the other defensive end, a junior, 6'3", 190 pounds, Dane Cox. At strong safety, 5'11", 165 pounds. He's a senior, Caden Arnold. At middle linebacker, a 5'6", 185-pound senior. That's Aiden Sanchez. At the weak side linebacker, he's a junior, 6'2", 180 pounds, Cameron Vincent. And the weak side safety is a sophomore, 5'11", 185 pounds, Braden Martin. A senior is at cornerback. He's 5'11", 150 pounds. That's Clay Sheets. The free safety, a junior, 6 foot, 160 pounds, Peyton Larson. And at the other cornerback, a senior, 5'10", 165 pounds. That is Eric Smith.
All right, those are your starting lineups brought to you by Arapahoe First. Arapahoe First is a conglomeration of businesses, and they do a great job serving the residents of Fremont County. We appreciate their sponsorship. We're going to have a number of live reads tonight, and we appreciate all of the people who have helped to bring you these video broadcasts of the playoffs as we get ready to go. Riverton's going to kick it off, and well, let's take a short break. We'll come back with the kickoff. This is Wolverine football and Green River football, the playoff version on KTAK.
things. It's about the things that matter: your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Welcome back to Wolverine Field. Here's Baylor Beers with keys to the game.
So if you're Riverton on offense and defense, want to avoid penalties, want to avoid upsetting that momentum, especially on offense after a long drive. The worst thing you can do is have a false start penalty or delay of game penalty or something like that. Want to watch those penalties. On the defensive side of the ball, avoid the long play. The biggest gash that can go against this Riverton team, kind of put them on their heels, is a long run that kind of plagued them earlier this year. By playing their game, keeping everything in front of them, that makes Green River, not only does it make Green River work harder, but it gives the defensive guys confidence. And then finally, special teams, everybody's got to play assignment football. That's kind of how kickoff returns, punt returns happen, is some guy misses their assignment. So just got to play good, clean football here if you're the Wolverines.
One thing I would throw in there is you cannot turn over the football at all. It's the playoffs. Turnovers are amplified, mistakes are amplified, and you just got to play your best football. You need to be playing your best football of the year. As Hunter Saltzgaver tees it up and steps back, he'll kick from the 40, and back deep for Green River is Dax Taylor, and to his right is Ira Kubel. And to kick it off, we're underway in this Class 3A playoff game. Saltzgaver will kick it deep, and it'll go in the end zone for a touchback, as he's done many times this year. What a weapon, the Riverton kicker, Hunter Saltzgaver. Riverton will come out on defense to start this game. And, Baylor, this defensive line for Riverton has, from game one to now, has turned into one of the most impressive parts of this Riverton team.
Well, even since the last time Riverton played Green River, they gave up over, I think, 150 yards rushing, and kind of was a question mark going in the season if they could figure it out. But then that next game was their coming out party. So look for them to continue the domination that they've had this later half of the season.
Green River comes out in a 4-receiver set. Maddox Hintz, the quarterback, and he'll take off running. And right away, Paxton Yates wraps up Hintz after a short gain. It's going to go as a gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 for the Green River Wolves. Hintz, the leading rusher on this team, and the passer. It's thrown for over 1,800 yards for this Green River team this fall.
Kind of saw a new look there by Riverton. They only had 3 down linemen and had that 4th defensive lineman as kind of a spy on Maddox Hintz. Worked out there. They held him to 3 yards.
Hintz in the shotgun has the running back off his left shoulder. We've got 2 receivers right. And Hintz will take off up the middle again. And did the ball come out?
I don't think the ball came out, but tackle for loss.
Boy, Hintz went down quickly, and we're going to go with Caden Liebrecht on that tackle. Also Trevor Eckhart, the middle of that Riverton defense, not allowing any space. And that was a loss of 1. So 3rd and 8 for Green River. Riverton hoping to get a 3 and out here as Green River puts 3 receivers left and 1 right. Hintz in the gun, and he's barking out orders. He's going to roll, do a 360 stop, and it's going to be Dane Cox on him. Pass is thrown up, nearly intercepted by Vincent, but that Riverton defense read that one like a book, and Dane Cox was in Hintz's face, and Cameron Vincent with the near interception. Green River's going to have to punt.
Great read by Dane Cox. Played his assignment, as the defensive end, you're the contain for the defense. And Dane Cox, when he rolled out, I mean, he was right there, had to make a quick decision, almost threw an interception. Green River's lucky to be punting this ball away.
Peyton Larson back deep, and the punt will be kicked away. It's going to go high and short. It's going to bounce at the 40 and come to rest right at midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton. That's going to go as a 27-yard punt, 28-yard punt for Green River, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton at midfield. So Wolverines do their job. They get a 3 and out on defense. And now the Wolverine squad will take the field under the direction of senior quarterback Blake Gantenbein. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines.
Great defense there by the Wolverines. Great punt coverage. Almost had a block. Green River really lucky to get that punt off at all.
2 receivers left for Riverton. Dane Cox lined up at H-back. Hunter Saltzgaver behind him. You can always tell Dane Cox by those orange shoes. Here's Saltzgaver. He'll cut once and be pulled down after a gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. And good hustle that time by number 55 for Green River. That'll be Ethan Morrell, I guess. And that was a short gain on 1st down. Green River going to stack the box a little bit. Riverton will have an opportunity to spread out the defense a little bit, but they'll be expecting Hunter Saltzgaver to get a bunch of carries tonight. So not sure the referees blow the whistle, and now we're started again. White hat tonight is Lincoln Reese of Cody. Here's Hunter Saltzgaver. He'll make it inside near the 1st down marker, right at the 40. It should be a Wolverine 1st down. Gain of 6 on the play, and it is a Riverton 1st down.
I think that stoppage was Riverton had an extra offensive lineman out there, and I think they were checking to see if he was eligible or not. But didn't matter there. Just another signature Saltzgaver run for 6 yards and a 1st down. Wind River Realty 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40 of Green River. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll fake the pitch, and he'll take off the right side, and he'll be rattled up quickly by the Wolves defense. That's going to be Morrell on the tackle for Green River. Morrell, a 5'11", 210-pound senior with his 2nd tackle, and it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Wolverines.
Green River right now playing pretty physical football. I mean, you always know a game against Green River, you're going to have some bangs and bruises, but they are definitely hitting hard. They're ready for this game.
Gantenbein in the gun. He'll pitch it back to Saltzgaver. It's going to be the option play. Hunter's going to get inside the 35, and he'll be taken down at the 33 on the play. So that was a interesting line as they ran to the line of scrimmage and then ran the ball anyway. So now it'll be 3rd and 4 for Riverton at the 34.
Typically when you see a play like that early in a game, they're trying to set something up for later in the game. So I'd expect to see that same formation later.
Receivers come to the line just like they did. Line comes up quickly, and Gantenbein in the short gun. He'll fake the option and take off around the right side. Blake's going to have a 1st down near the 25. He'll be tackled on the play by Dax Taylor, but it'll be another Riverton Wind River Realty 1st down.
That's exactly what I was talking about there. That was the same exact play, except it was a fake pitch on that one, and about 3 or 4 Green River Wolves bid on the fake pitch, and yeah, Blake Gantenbein, he just had a wide open lane to the 1st down.
Excellent call there by my color guy. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line for the Wolverines. Gantenbein in the pistol. And he'll take off left side, pitch it back to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver's over the 20 and down inside to the 18. This Riverton offense, it's been all runs so far. And it looks like 6 straight runs, and the Wolverines inside the 20 at the 18. It'll be 2nd and 2 after another 8-yard gain by Hunter Saltzgaber.
6 straight runs and about 3 minutes off the clock. Coach Linhardt doing exactly what he wants to do. If he could do this the whole game and win 7-0, he would, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're just wearing down this Green River defense. Gantenbein going to hand off, and we're going to get a flag on the play. And it'll be the first flag. This one's going to go on Riverton. And as you said, one of the pre-snap penalties you'd want to stay away from. You've got all the momentum, and you have a false start. That one looks like called on Dane Cox. He's standing out there with his arms in the air. It'll be 2nd now and 7 following the 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, those are just drive killers right there. Hopefully the Wolverines can bounce back. Have probably 3 downs in this situation. I would expect to get a first down unless they go backwards.
2nd and 7. Gantenbein going to stop to pass. Green River's under duress. He'll throw it downfield. Dane Cox. Ball's off his hands, incomplete. Coverage that time by Noah Hemphill, a junior, 5'6", 140 pounds, but it sort of looked like Hemphill was trying to climb up the back of Cox. That ball just a little bit short as the Green River Wolves had unleashed their pass rushers on that play.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Maddox Hintz 3rd down boot there. Blake Gantenbein booted and had about 3 Green River Wolves in his face. Honestly, it was an impressive effort to get a pass away to begin with.
Timeout taken by the Riverton Wolverines. Wolverines on the move. They've got a 3rd and 7 situation from the 23 when we come back. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley.
6:31 to play. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll roll right, and he'll pass right, complete to Clay Sheets. He's down inside the 20 and taken down right at the 18-yard line, where it's going to be 4th and a short 2 on the play. And the Wolverines not showing anything but the fact that they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Really good effort by Clay Sheets on that pass, trying to get a first down. Honestly, he was wrapped up around the line of scrimmage and then made a move and was able to shake off a tackler and still got 5 yards out of it.
The first big play in this game, 4th and 2 at the 18 for the Wolverines. 5:49 to play in the first quarter. Gantenbein under center. He'll roll left and fake left and then throw it back right in the end zone toward Clay Sheets. It'll go incomplete, but we're going to get a flag on the play and a pass interference play in the end zone on Green River. Sheets went up and he had 2 hands pushing him in the back.
That is one benefit of being able to pass the ball down the field, is being able to put the defenders in that situation where you can draw that penalty flag. Be an automatic first down for the Wolverines.
Back judge was right on that, and he instantly said pass interference on Green River. So it'll be a Wolverine first down as that ball is marched off against Green River all the way down to the 9-yard line, half the distance to the goal. 1st and 10 for Riverton at the Green River 9. 5:37 to play first quarter. Wolverines eating up clock, and now Green River will take a timeout. We'll go with it. This is Riverton football on KTAK, the Class 3A Playoffs edition.
Time black cold. Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Scores in from around the county early in Lander. It's Lander 7, Jackson 0. And over in Thermopolis, it's the Bobcats 3 and the Burns Bronx 0. First and 10 for the Wolverines at the 9. Handoff right side to Saltzgaber. He's going to bust it out and be yanked down by 3 Wolves at the 6-yard line. And now we're going to get a flag thrown on the play. It's going to go against Green River. And the player over there talking a lot of smack was Zane Dodson. His teammates pushing him back, saying, knock it off. And we'll see what the call is.
I think we might have had a reciprocal penalty called against Riverton as well. There was another flag thrown quite late. These might just be offsetting penalties.
5:27 to play first quarter. We've got unsportsmanlike both ways, and why even bother at this point? I don't know if you get 2 of those called against you in a game if you're ejected from the game now in high school football or not, but we've got offsetting dead ball unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, and so it's going to be second down for Riverton after a gain of 2 by Saltzgaber. It'll be at the 7-yard line.
Can't really fault the Riverton player for getting that penalty. I think it was Dane Cox, but just defending his guy, completely unnecessary from the Green River player.
2nd and 7 from the 7, goal-to-go situation for Riverton. Riverton has ran off a bunch of this first quarter. Gantenbein in the gun. Gantenbein will run right side behind Braden Martin, and he's in! That's a Riverton touchdown! 7-yard run by senior Blake Gantenbein. And it's Riverton 6, Green River 0.
Huge play by Gantenbein, just got behind his running back, and it wasn't even touched by a Green River Wolf. Green River Wolf just kind of had to run over his own guy to get in the end zone, but great play call. Great way to cap off probably what was a 5-minute drive, 9-play 5-minute drive for the Wolverines.
And that started at the 50, so it was a 50-yard drive that took a long time. There's Gantenbein on the hold. Saltzgaber's kick is up. It's good. Riverton 7, Green River 0. We'll be back. 5:18 to play in the first quarter on KTAK.
Come from Carpet One because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
5:18 to play first quarter. Riverton will tee it up to kick it off, leading 7-0 here, and Saltzgaver will approach the ball. He'll kick it deep, and it's going to be over the head of the Green River returner, Irie Kubel, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Green River on their own 20.
That drive exactly what Coach Linhardt likes to do. Slow and methodical. Didn't really have a breakaway run. Longest run on that play was 8 yards, but I mean, when you end a 5-minute drive with a touchdown, I don't think you can be any happier.
10 plays, 50 yards on that drive, and the Wolverine defense back out there looking for a three and out again against Green River. Maddox Hintz will set up in the shotgun, running back by his right shoulder. He's got 2 H-backs in front of him. You know that Hintz is going to take off running here, and it's Wolverine defense coming up big. And that tackle by Caden Arnold, the senior, playing with the club on his left hand, and Arnold said, I'm gonna give you a little of this club, and he knocked Hintz down for a almost a 4-yard loss. It'll go as a 3-yard loss officially. 2nd and 13 for the Green River Wolves. 2 receivers left, 1 right.
Caden Arnold was gone for that Lander game, but man, he's such a crucial part of this team.
Hintz in the shotgun, wide receiver off his right shoulder, and a 4-receiver set as they look over toward Coach Blaine Christensen on the visiting sideline for the play. Hintz still looking over there, and the back judge is counting it down. Hintz going to drop the pass, and we're going to get a delay of game on Green River. That play took forever, and it cost the Wolves 5 yards. So I believe that's penalty number 3 on Green River.
Yeah, we had the back judge holding up his hand, and he does a countdown for the final 5 seconds, and that last look over towards the Green River bench by Maddox Hintz only had about a second left on that countdown, so definitely a delay game here against the Wolves.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 18 for this Green River team. Hintz going to stop. He's going to try to throw it. He'll get out of the pressure, and he's going to throw it deep down the left side. It's anybody's ball, and it's going to fall incomplete. The only player who actually got his hand on the ball was Irie Kubel of Green River. It went over the outstretched arms of Caden Arnold, and it was nearly a catch out near midfield. It'll be 3rd and 18 for Green River.
Yeah, that was a home run ball by Maddox Hintz. There was 3 Wolverines in the area, and I kind of think they knocked each other out of the way for the interception. That's what caused that to almost be a catch.
That's like that old game we used to call, played 500. We'd throw the ball up, and then you'd fight your teammates for the ball. Here's Hintz. He'll throw it deep down the right sidelines. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be caught by Kubel, but he's going to fall out of bounds, and it'll be incomplete. So 4th down and 18, and Blaine Christensen not happy at all. As he said, the Riverton defender may have pushed his player out of bounds. So 4th down and 18, and Green River going to have to kick off or punt to Peyton Larson again.
Honestly, it was great defense by Caden Arnold. Dax Taylor ran out of bounds, and Caden Arnold just stood right at the inbounds line and stayed there so he couldn't get back into bounds to catch that.
Punt by Braxton Doak is nearly blocked. It'll be a low liner, and it'll go out of bounds out near the 47-yard line. Good kick. It's going to go as a 36-yard punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton inside Green River territory at the 47-yard line.
That's 2 punts now by Green River that have been inches from being blocked. I wouldn't be surprised if Riverton maybe sends an extra guy to try to get a block here. So far on 3 drives for Green River, 2 3-and-outs, and they have -2 total yards. They only have 1 positive play so far in this game.
1st and 10 at the Riverton 47, or at the Green River 47. Wolverines come out. course, wearing their cardinal red uniforms, trimmed in white, and white helmets. Some of the best-looking uniforms in the state. Here's Gantenbein. He'll roll right. He's going to be under pressure, and he'll throw complete to Dane Cox. Cox going to be wrestled down at the 42-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play. I'm not sure how in the world Gantenbein got off a nice pass, but he hit Cox right in the hands, and it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Wolverines.
That's what a lot of quarterbacks dream of, that little touch pass, just nice, soft lob into your tight end there. And it was good that Blake had that, because there was 3 Green River Wolves about a yard in front of him, bearing down on him. So great play by Blake Gantenbein, great catch by Dane Cox.
Maddox hints, incidentally, right in Gantenbein's face. Gantenbein in the shotgun. He's going to come right and try to pitch it to Hunter Saltzgaber. It got tipped by a Green River defender. That was Ethan Morrell again, that left side defensive end, and Gantenbein was able to fall on the ball, fortunately, but a loss of about 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Wolverines.
It's one of those plays as a coach you might tell them, hey, just don't try to be cute. Just if you see a guy there, just pitch it out early. That way that doesn't happen.
Gantenbein in the gun. Saltzgaber off his left shoulder. Blake will stop. And again, good pressure by Green River. Pass is complete, but we're going to get a false start penalty on Riverton. I'm not sure where that one came from, but that'll cost Riverton another 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 16 now.
Not only was it a false start, but he called it about 5 seconds after the snap. I mean, that's kind of a dangerous play there. If you're, someone could get hurt on that, letting them play through that.
So that ball now back at the Riverton 48. Riverton's got to go to the 37 of Green River for a first down. Gantenbein going to come out in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. He'll drop to pass. Blake going to throw it left side. Caught by Gage Treber. And it's going to be a Riverton first down all the way down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 18 on the play. Riverton first down. It's a Wind River Realty first down with 1:59 to play in the first quarter. Beautifully thrown ball and an even better catch by Treber.
Yeah, great pass by Blake, and then a great move by Treber to get a couple extra yards. He caught it about 4 yards short of the line to gain, and just a great play by both sides. First down.
1st and 10 at the 35. Eric Smith in motion. Gantenbein Gack. They've set up the center screen. And Hunter Saltzgaber off to the races. Inside the 15, down near the 11. It'll be a Riverton Wolverine. Wind River Realty first down. What a play. Beautifully set up. They haven't ran that center screen all year, and there was nobody around Saltzgaber.
Kind of a different technique by the line there. For Riverton, they kind of, instead of letting a guy through on a screen, they kind of blocked him out. And then Hunter Saltzgaber just sitting right in the middle of the field all by himself, and honestly didn't have a Green River Wolf near him until he was about 20 yards down the field.
1:19 to play in the first quarter. That was a gain of 25 from Gantenbein to Saltzgaber. Gantenbein going to take off. He's around the left end, and he's going to get hit at the 9, and we're going to get, I'm guessing, a holding call on Riverton. Blake Gantenbein is down over there on the field. And he gets up and he limps his way back on the field. He's got to run clear across and get a play from his coach. So holding on Riverton. Gantenbein with a pretty good limp going. We're going to get Cameron Vincent coming in the game. And Blake Gantenbein going to make his way over toward the bench. And he'll be looked at. Looks like maybe I'm not sure. We're not going to speculate on what the issue is.
And you would expect some kind of a lower body injury with the limp, but he did run off the field under his own power, so hopefully he'll be all right. That's kind of one of the dangers, I suppose, of a quarterback run. Kind of puts them in the danger path. But nothing wrong with Cam Vincent here in this situation.
1st and 20 for Riverton. Cameron Vincent coming in. He'll hand off straight up to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber's off to the races. Over the 10, inside the 5. And it's going to be a big run for Hunter. It'll be 16 yards on the play. And a Riverton first down. Nope, it'll be second down. Sorry about that. So second down and 4 for the Wolverines.
They can get a first down there at the 1 yard line, but yeah, had that holding penalty, but you're not too bashful about getting 16 yards there. But more importantly, Blake Gantenbein now back in the game.
Yeah, Gantenbein right back in there with the play. Got rid of most of his limp. It'll be second and 4 right at the 5 yard line. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand off left side to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver's going to be down inside the 3. We'll see where they mark it. And it's going to be right at the 3. So 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines as we wind it inside 20 seconds to play in the first. And I believe they'll let the clock run out. This first quarter has been all Riverton on offense. 2 drives which started on the 50 and the 47 of Green River, and Riverton has ran off the clock and stopped Green River on 2 3-and-outs. We played a quarter. It's the Riverton Wolverines 7, the Green River Wolves 0. This is Class 3A playoffs football on KTAK.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Welcome back as we start the second quarter. It will be 3rd and 1 at the 3. Riverton's got to go to the 2, and we'll get it to a touchdown is going to be delivered, and that running back, Braden Martin, with the 3-yard touchdown. Touchdown, Riverton.
Riverton's ran that trap play a lot, faked the pitch out to Saltzgaver, and then run the guy back inside. That time they gave it to Braden Martin. A little bit bigger of a back, probably because it is a goal line situation, but great play. Don't even need the first down when you can score a touchdown to finish that drive. That drive lasted probably about 4 minutes for the Wolverines.
11:54 to play in the first half. Hunter Saltzgaver on for the PAT. The hold is down. The kick is true, and it's Riverton 14. Green River 0. This is Class 3A playoff football on KTAK. The Wolverines with the 14-0 lead.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Wow, today. Welcome back. Riverton 14, Green River 0, 11:54 to play in the first half, and the Wolverines have taken advantage of great field position on their 2 drives. That was a 6-play, 47-yard drive, capped off by a 3-yard Braden Martin touchdown. Saltzgaver will kick it deep. It's going to be fielded and returned. Oh, and a big hit by the Riverton special teams. That's going to be Cameron Vincent also in on that. Caden Arnold and Paxton Yates. And it'll be first down and 10 for Green River. I believe inside the 20. Nope, inside the 25-yard line at the 23.
It's one thing we've seen from Cameron Vincent this season is he is not afraid to hit a guy. And, man, he delivered a big hit there. I think that one was that Zane Dotson on that return, I believe. He is one of their key receivers for Green River.
First and 10, and a run up the middle goes nowhere for this Green River squad. Tackle on the play by Caden Liebrecht. I did not see who ran that ball.
I think it was Maddox Hintz, I believe, still.
Loss of 1 on the play for Maddox Hintz. 2nd and 11.
So far, we haven't even seen anybody else hold the ball yet for Green River. Maddox Hintz either runs it or passes it, and there hasn't been any completions. That play actually a loss of 1 yard, so that's the third tackle for loss for this Wolverine defense.
2nd and 11 for the Green River. Hintz in the gun, and we're going to get a double reverse to Dax Taylor. Taylor going to have some space, and he'll gain right at 8 yards out over the 30 to the 33-yard line, and Dax Taylor has wheels. That kid can run. So a little secret play there on the double reverse, and it's going to be 3rd and 1 after the gain of 9.
That would have been a single reverse.
Okay.
So it went from right to left.
You're right. You're right.
No, a great pursuit also by Caden Arnold on there. He's such a valuable player for this defense. He ran clear across the field to tackle Dax Taylor and save the first down.
3rd and 1 for Green River. Here's Hintz. He'll have a first down. He's out over the 35 and tackled at the 36. So it'll be a gain of 3 for Hintz and a Green River Winver Realty first down.
That's the first down of the game so far for Green River. Their last 2 drives, 2 3-and-outs.
Hintz in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Hintz going to throw deep over the middle, and it's going to be ran down. Closest player to it was Eric Smith. And the pass falls incomplete. He just kind of threw that up, thinking the red wide receiver could run under it, but it was short by about 10 yards. The intended receiver was Braxton Doak, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for Green River.
Yeah, that pass kind of just fluttered up there like a bird. It's too bad Riverton didn't see it earlier. They probably would have had an interception.
Hintz back, a jump pass goes over the middle, and again, Caden Arnold, Clay Sheets were the closest to the ball. It falls incomplete, and it'll be 3rd and 10 for Green River.
So far, just a little bit of a disconnect between Maddox Hintz and his receiver so far. He's 0 for 5 in this game.
3rd and 10 for Green River. 2 receivers left, 2 right, and Hintz in the gun. In motion is Taylor. He'll take off down the field. Hintz comes right side, and the ball's going to be tipped and knocked down. Guess who? The big man, Caden Liebrecht, putting his paw on the ball and saying, "No way, Jose." It'll be 4th and 10 for Green River.
It's crazy how much better this defense is now versus when we played Green River the first time. Green River just can't get anything going in this game.
Braxton Doak will drop to punt the ball. Peyton Larson back on his own 32. And the punt delivered. It's going to come right to Larson. He'll call the fair catch. For Riverton, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. That's going to go as a 34-yard punt by Dokes. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 29, so officially a 33-yard punt.
Yeah, so far, stats-wise, Riverton has had 2 long drives, 14 points up on the board. They have 107 total yards, 55 on the ground, 52 through the air. And Green River now only 11 total yards so far in this game.
Gattenbein in the gun all by himself. 3 receivers right, 1 left. He'll roll right, look back left side, hit Dane Cox on the little pass back. It'll be a short gain for Cox. On first down, Maddox Hintz on the tackle, a gain of 4. Actually, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Wolverines.
Yeah, Riverton, that was a great pass by Blake Gantenbein, just keeping it in a place that only Dane Cox was going to be able to catch it. Maddox
Hintz.
Maddox Hintz, I thought it was number 2. Maddox Hintz was right there. I think if that pass was a little bit higher, he could have made a play at the ball, potentially pick 6 territory, but a good pass by Gantenbein.
2nd and 5 for Riverton. Little trap play on the inside, and it's going to be right at the first down marker on the run by Hunter Saltzgaber, and we'll see if they give him a first down. Right at a 5-yard gain. It'll be at the 29. It'll be a Riverton Wind River Realty first down. So gain of 5 on the inside trap play for Saltzgaber. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at the Riverton 39.
One thing that Coach Linhardt loves to do is loves to run those little trap plays, and usually they work out to a pretty good run, pretty good chunk. I mean, 5 yards, you're not going to complain about that.
8:30 to play in the first half. Gantenbein will drop to pass. He's got all kinds of time. He'll throw it long. Pass intended for Clay Sheets. And not looking back for the ball at all, but making the hit and tearing the ball away from Clay Sheets was Zane Dodson. That passed just a bit short. Sheets had to slow down. He had 2 or 3 steps on the receiver, turned into a jump ball, and I believe Clay Sheets may have knocked the air out of himself jumping for that football. 2nd and 10 at the Riverton 39.
It's one thing about players with a high vertical like Clay Sheets. I mean, that's a long ways to fall to the ground when you're completely off the ground and almost horizontal. And it's cold, yeah.
So 2nd and 10. And why not air it out on first down?
Well, especially when you're averaging 5 yards a carry, if you air it out, I mean, it only takes 2 yards to get it, or 2 plays to get a first down.
2nd and 10, and we'll get a Riverton timeout with 8:17 to play first half. It's your Riverton Wolverines 14, Green River 0 on KTAK.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Welcome back. 8:17 to play in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Riverton Wolverines. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll drop to pass. He looks left side. Complete it to Gage Treber up near the 46-yard line, where it's going to be a gain of 7 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 3 for Riverton. But now Gantenbein liking the big target that Gage Treber presents.
Yeah, and he's been sure-handed tonight. 2 catches now, 24 yards for Treber.
3rd and 3. High snap. Gantenbein gets it over the middle, and it's going to be complete to Gage Treber. Big gain from the 46-yard line all the way down to to the 29-yard line. That's going to go as a 25-yard pass play to Gage Treber and a Riverton Wolverine. Wind River Realty first down. Wolverines enjoying that pass game, which we really haven't seen a lot lately, as the Wolverines been able to win by running the football. First and 10 at the 29 of Green River.
One thing Gage Treber's great at, he's a big receiver. Just got in front of the cornerback there on that slant, and great pass by Gantenbein and a big pickup.
First and 10, handoff up the middle to Hunter Saltzgaver. He's going to fight and claw his way forward, and it's going to end up as a gain of 7 on first down. It's like 5 on the play officially, 2nd and 5. That spot came in from this side. I was watching the line judge on the other side. So 2nd and 5 for the Wolverines after the 5-yard run by Hunter Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver now with 8 carries in the game for 9 carries for 53 yards. 2nd and 5. And another fake play. Gantenbein's going to try to run into the middle, and he's going to be met by a host of Green River tacklers. First one there was Ethan Morrell. And it'll be 3rd and 5. No gain on the play. The middle of this Green River defense is playing good defense tonight. Riverton having to hit the edge or at least off tackle for most of their yards.
It is good that Blake Gantenbein carried the ball there. That shows you that no ill effects from coming off for a play earlier in the game.
6 minutes to play, first half. Gantenbein under center, 3rd and 5. He'll roll left. He'll throw it over the middle. Wide open, Clay Sheets. And he'll catch it and be downed right at the 5-yard line. And now they're going to wave it off and say it's incomplete. So 4th and 5 for the Wolverines. And it looks like Riverton may go for it. That ball was in the hands of Clay Sheets, but it was great defense back there by the defensive back. And he ripped it out. Coverage on that play. Oliver Wisniewski for Green River. So Gantenbein coming out with the play. It'll be 4th and 5 at the 25. Wolverines will go for it. Saltzgaver in the backfield with Gantenbein, 2 receivers each side. And we're going to get a timeout called on the play by the Riverton Wolverines. We'll go with it. 5:44 to play first half. It's Riverton 14, Green River 0.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Bring it back.
Welcome back here. Riverton leading 14-0. Timeout by Riverton. We want to thank our sponsors here who've donated so we can host this game on Wow Today YouTube. Service Plumbing and Heating in Riverton, established in 1954, serving Fremont County and Wyoming through 4 generations. Call for your plumbing and hot water heating needs.
4th and 5 for the Wolverines. Gantenbein will come under center. 1 receiver left. Pitch, and it's going to be a pass from Treber over the top. Incomplete. Pass was a reverse pass. Wide receiver, it was a nice-looking pass. Intended receiver was Peyton Larson, and it'll fall incomplete. And Riverton will turn it over on downs. And you know what? If you're the coach, you're going to show that play to the entire state. And you may never run it again, but it'll give other teams something to worry about.
Yeah, gives them something to think and practice and watch for. I mean, it'll work to their favor. I mean, if especially if Riverton runs it one more time in this game, I think it'll plant that seed pretty good. And then might open things up for Treber even more than they have been tonight.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Green River Wolves as they change the footballs out, and now the white hat comes over, and I'm not sure what's going on. He's talking to a Riverton player on the bench. And now to Riverton coach Mark Linhardt.
One thing to note, that timeout by Riverton, that was their final timeout for the first half. And Green River has 2 timeouts of their own, so Riverton can't stop the clock now. For any reason, not sure what's going on. Ref's looking at something. Thank a couple more sponsors. The Saltzgaver family, they say, go Big Red. Thank you to the Wolverine coaching staff, and especially to Coach Linhardt for convincing Hunter to continue to play football. Thank you, Hunter, for the many hours of watching you play sports. One of the first words you spoke was ball. Little did we know how important that word was going to be in your life's journey. I'll read the rest of that later.
First down for the Green River Wolves. Maddox Hintz will hand it off left side and out over the 25 near the 28. Goes Dax Taylor, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3 on the play, tackled by Cameron Vincent of Riverton.
More from the Saltzgaver family. 1 season of wrestling, flag football with your cousin Branson, Little League baseball, mini soccer games, freezing cold hockey games, indoor soccer games, and exciting football games. It's been our joy to watch you play. Good luck, and we love you.
2nd and 7 from the 27. It'll be Maddox Hintz. He's going to be wrestled down by Braden Martin at the 31-yard line after a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Green River at the 31-yard line.
Green River 1 of 4 on 3rd down. They've only had 1 first down in this game so far.
Internet problems tonight, at least on my phone. Hint's going to stop. He'll throw it left side. It's going to be complete, and it'll be a Green River first down. Pass complete on the left side to Braxton Doak for a gain of 4. And it'll be a first down out to the 34-yard line, or 35. Oh, 36, excuse me.
That was the first pass completion by Maddox Hintz tonight as well.
1st and 10 at the Green River 36. And for Green River, 3 receivers on the right side, 1 left side. Dokes in motion. It'll be a handoff left side to the running back, and he's going to be met by a host of Riverton tacklers. Paxton Yates, Braden Martin leading the crew on that play for Riverton. And it'll be a short gain of... Now they're going to give him 2 yards, 3 yards out to the 39.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he got stuffed at the line, but 3-yard gain, a healthy spot for the Green River Wolves. I think that was Trevor Johnson, their running back.
2nd and 7 for the Wolves. Riverton looking like they may blitz on the play. And it's going to be Hintz off the right side. He's going to be met straight up. Paxton Yates leading the barrage. Trevor Eckhart in on that one. Hunter Saltzgaver and Dane Cox. Big stop by the Wolverine defense. It's going to be a loss of about 1 on the play back to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, loss of 1 there. That's the 4th tackle for loss by this Wolverine defense already. Just to finish up this ad read from the Saltzgaver family, good luck to Hallie and the Lady Wolverines volleyball team at regionals. Go ladies, we love you both. Grandma and Grandpa Saltzgaver and family.
Appreciate the Saltzgavers. They've been fans of what we've done for the last 3 years, and we appreciate their support here on our broadcast. Green River looking toward the left sideline. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Hint's going to stop. He's going to throw it deep over the middle. And Caden Arnold got beat on the play. Ball was in the hands of Irie Kubel. Incomplete as he only put 1 hand up. It's hard to catch a ball thrown that far with 1 hand, but the ball went right through the hands of Caden Arnold. He was upset with himself on the play, but the ball falls incomplete. And now Green River going to come on and punt it away as Doak drops deep to punt the ball. we're at the point in the game where you don't want to get too fancy. You want to make sure you're covering everyone on punt coverage so you don't end up with a fake punt. Here's Doak, and it's going to be a shanked punt. It'll go out of bounds right at about the 32-yard line. That punt's going to go for right at 30 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton on their own 30. And actually, they're going to say it's out at the 33, which that's a better spot. Now they're looking over the football. Not sure what they're looking at, but it's Riverton's football they're interested in. And they are going to say it went out on the 30 when, man, I'm
pretty sure that
crossed
crossed
went out on the 32.
I mean, it almost looked like it went out around the 40-yard line, to be honest. It was a complete shank, but
1st and 10 for the Wolverines on their own 30. Gantenbein will drop to pass. He'll throw it right side complete to Clay Sheets. He's going to get out right at the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him just short of a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Expect to see a bit of a hurry-up offense here for the Wolverines.
2:04 to play.
Probably want to get this 1st down first, and I would expect probably plays would come in 2 at a time.
2nd and 1 for the Riverton Wolverines. Gantenbein has got a lot of time. He's going to throw it over the middle to Saltzgaver. He's over the 40, over the 50, down inside and be tackled at the 44. But we've got a flag thrown on the play. And it's, again, the white hat in the backfield. And it's going to be holding on Riverton. And, wow, on a screenplay. On a screenplay, holding on Riverton.
I don't know if I've ever seen a holding call on a screenplay myself, but it is what they called, so.
So Green River with another break after a huge gain on the screen. And it's going to go all the way back to where? They haven't marked it off yet.
Well, it was 2nd and a half yards, so it's going to be 2nd now and 10 and a half yards.
Gotcha. So it'll be a loss of 10 on the play. And 2nd and 11 now for the Wolverines. At the 29-yard line of Riverton, Gantenbein in the gun. 2 receivers left and a powerhouse backfield. It'll be handed off right side to Saltzgaver. He takes his time, and then he's going to get tackled on about the 35-yard line. Tackle on that play by Jake Stanton of Green River at the 36-yard line. So now 3rd and 4 for Riverton. Clock running. They've got 1:10 to play, and you got to think if Riverton can get a 1st down here, maybe they go into hurry-up mode. They practice this stuff, and that's why you never see Riverton getting very panicked, because they practice these scenarios every Thursday night.
Got to expect they're trying to get out of bounds on this play.
Gantenbein in the I formation. Left side run by Saltzgaver. He's over the 40, 45, 50, and it's going to be a Riverton 1st down. No flags on the play. Three guys come up. Now Riverton in hurry-up mode. Right at midfield. Clock stops with 41.4 seconds to play. And it's going to be at the Green River 48. 1st and 10 for Riverton, and they'll clock it with no timeouts remaining. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines with 37.5 seconds to play in the 1st half.
I was a little concerned when they huddled on that 3rd down. Burned probably 40 seconds, but then now they go into hurry-up mode. 37 and a half seconds left in this game, or this half, excuse me. You'd expect them to try to score. It seemed like kicking into the wind to the north kind of hindered Saltzgaver earlier.
2nd and 10 for Riverton. Saltzgaver will stop, and we're going to get whistles on the play. False start called on Riverton. So again, another pre-snap penalty on the Wolverines. Their 5th penalty of the 1st half. 5 penalties now for 35 yards on the Wolverines. Second and 15 at the 47 of Riverton. Still plenty of time to get into field goal position. And they're going to start the clock following the penalty. Gantenbein will stop, and he'll look to pop down the left sidelines. Pass intended for Blake Gantenbein, and we're going to get an interception by Green River. With 24.7 seconds to play, they're going to say turnover. And catching that ball was, I believe, Jake Stanton of Green River. So 1st and 10, that pass intended for Peyton Larson. He was well covered. There was 3 people in the area.
Yeah, had a cornerback all over him. I mean, I don't know how you can make a catch through another guy, but all right, interception Wolves.
1st and 10 for Green River on their own 24. Maddox Hintz in the gun. And now Green River will look toward their own sideline for an audible of some sort. 3 receivers right, 1 right. Or 3 receivers left, 1 right. Pass going to be tipped and complete to Ira Kubel, and it'll be a timeout quickly taken by Green River with 13.6 seconds to play in the half. We'll go with it. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Welcome back here. Riverton leading Green River 14-0, 19 seconds left in the second half, in the first half, excuse me. I want to thank some more of our sponsors, Top Notch Auto Spa and Designs in Riverton. Buy one, get one free this coming Tuesday and Wednesday on tinting and detail gift certificates. Mix and match with no limits on how many you can buy. Top Notch Auto Spa and Designs, treat your vehicle to luxury.
13.6 seconds to play in the first half, and we're going to get a false start on the Green River Wolves. Paxton Yates pointing that out to the officials. And that'll back Green River up again. And you'd think Green River might just cut their losses and down the football.
18.6, by the way.
I'm sorry, 18.6 seconds to play. So now it'll be 2nd and 12 for Green River. Hintz going to drop the pass. He'll throw it over the middle, and it'll fall incomplete behind Irie Kubel on the play. So now 3rd down and 12.
They started the clock on that one as well after the timeout. I'm not
don't
not quite sure why they're doing that.
Why he's doing that.
See, that was Ira Kubel.
11.4 seconds to play. I've never heard of that. Why would you start the clock? Okay. Hintz in the gun. He'll hand it off up the middle, and it'll be Caden Liebrecht with the tackle on Trevor Johnson. And that will end the first half of play. 2 quarters done. It's the Riverton Wolverines 14, the Green River Wolves 0. We'll be back with the halftime show brought to you by the U.S. Marine Corps after a break. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Welcome back here on the U.S. Marine Corps halftime show. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Put it down here. We want to thank our generous sponsors that have allowed WYO Today Media to broadcast video. I guess I should say have enabled WYO Today Media to broadcast video. One of those sponsors is WYDOT. Wyoming Department of Transportation offers congratulations to the Riverton Wolverines on a great season and the best of luck in their playoff run. That one from WYDOT and Buckle Up for Wyoming. Hometown Freedom Healthcare. Hometown Freedom Healthcare in Riverton supports all Fremont County athletes and wishes the Riverton Wolverines all the best in this year's playoffs. Midway Auto offers the best prices on vehicles and RVs in Hot Springs County with a new location coming to Fremont County soon. All the best to the Riverton Wolverines on a great season. And finally, H&R Block. For your tax preparation needs, contact H&R Block in Riverton. H&R Block supports the Wolverines and looks forward to a great playoff season. Once again, those sponsors, which if you are tuning in on YouTube, they are up on the upper part of the video there. They have enabled WYO Today Media. They have helped fund the buyouts from NFHS, so that way WYO Today Media can stream video. Let's take a look at the stats here at this halftime break. First for Green River, they only have 36 total yards so far in this one. 8 yards through the air and 24 yards on the ground for the Green River Wolves. Maddox Hintz, 2 of 10 for 8 yards. Passing, he has 7 carries for 3 yards. Wolverines defense has 4 negative plays against Maddox Hintz, 4 tackles for loss. Elsewhere, Trevor Johnson, 2 carries for 8 yards. Dax Taylor, 2 carries for 13 yards. And that's about it for the for the Green River Wolves offense. They are 2 of 7 on third down conversions. They have 4 punts in this game, averaging 32.8 yards. They have 3 penalties for 19 yards. For the Wolverines, 184 total yards, 98 through the air, and 86 on the ground. Blake Gantenbein, 8 of 13 through the air for 98 yards. He has 1 interception in this one right there at the end of the half. Let's see, receiving-wise, Gage Treber, 3 catches for 49 yards. Clay Sheets, 2 catches for 14 yards. Dane Cox, 2 catches for 10 yards. And Hunter Saltzgaber, 1 catch for 25 yards there in that first half. On the ground, Blake Gattenbein, 5 carries for 12 yards. That's a 2.4-yard average. He has 1 touchdown on the ground. Hunter Saltzgaber has 11 carries for 74 yards. That's a 6.7-yard average. And he also, that was Braden Martin, excuse me. No touchdowns for Hunter Saltzgaber. Braden Martin had a 3-yard touchdown run for the second touchdown of the game for the Wolverines. Let's see, no punts so far for the Wolverines. They are 4 of 6 on 3rd down and 1 of 2 on 4th down. And they have 5 penalties totaling 35 yards in this one. Let's see, looking at some playoff scores from around Wyoming. Games in progress. Hewlett right now beating Farson Eden 30-28. That game's in the second quarter. That's Class 1A 6-man. Class 1A 9-man. Grable is beating Lusk now in the second quarter 21-8. And Rocky Mountain is beating Saratoga in the second quarter 13-0. Sorry for the noises of the snack wrapper here from the play-by-play guy. In Class 2A right now, second quarter, Thermopolis is beating Burns 17-0. In Class 3A at halftime, Lander is up big on Jackson 35-8. And Cody is beating Douglas right now in the second quarter 14-0 in Class 3A. And then Class 4A, Sheridan beating Kelly Walsh 10-0. Campbell County beating Laramie 10-0. Thunder Basin tied with Cheyenne East right now 7-7. And Natrona County up on Cheyenne Central 7-0. All those games in the second quarter, with the exception of the Natrona County game, which is at half right now. That's your scores from around Wyoming for the first round of the 2025 playoffs. We'll take a break here on KTAK. We'll be right back with the scoring summary for the first half. Here, Riverton leading Green River 14-0 on 93.9 KTAK, the home of the Wolverines.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome back to the U.S. Marine Corps halftime show. Cody Beers, Baylor Beers here, and Riverton up 14-0 at the half. More of our sponsors tonight, H&R Block. For your tax preparation needs, contact H&R Block in Riverton. H&R Block supports the Wolverines and looks forward to a great playoff season. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming, in recognition of the Wolverines' great season, Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming wishes them the best in their quest for a state championship. YOTs is a proud sponsor of the Riverton Wolverines playoff run. For all your apparel needs, look no further than YOTs in Thermopolis. When it comes to playoffs, no one comes up bigger than the Riverton Hampton Inn and Suites. Hampton Inn and Suites supports the Riverton Wolverines as they battle for state supremacy in this year's playoffs. ARS congratulates the Riverton Wolverines on their incredible season. All the best in this year's playoffs. Education First High School Exchange Year is a proud supporter of the Riverton Wolverines. If you're interested in hosting or just want to know more about EF, contact Phil Mark at 850-826-2053. Snyder Signature Properties stands behind the Wolverines and wishes the team best of luck in the playoffs. If you're looking to buy your next home, look no further than Snyder Signature Properties. And Fremont Therapy Group is committed to keeping the Riverton Wolverines in top form and wishes them the best in this year's playoffs.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Welcome back to the U.S. Marine Corps halftime show. Cody Beers here with some scores in the 2024 quarterfinals of the Wyoming High School football playoffs. Class 1A 6-man, Little Snake River 76, Meeteetse 44. That one's final. Encampment 20, Riverside 18, as Encampment rallied from a 12-0 halftime deficit. And a final score in from Burlington today, number 3 Burlington 60 and DuBois 8. Second quarter score, number 4 Hewlett 36, number 5 Farson Eden 28. In Class 1A 9-man, final score in this one, number 1 Pine Bluff 76, Shoshone 24. The Hornets defense had 10 negative plays in the first half. Halftime score, number 2 Grable 29, Lusk 8. Final score, Lingle Fort Laramie 28, number 3 Big Piney 24. That's got to go as an upset in the playoffs. The Doggers stopped the Punchers at the 1-yard line at the end of the first half and at the 3-yard line in the last 30 seconds. Halftime score, number 4 Rocky Mountain 20, number 5 Saratoga 0. Class 2A, number 1 Bighorn 31, Cokeville 0. That's final. Number 2 Mountain View 79, Glen Rock 20. Number 3, Thermopolis at the half, and that's over on KDNO 101.7. Thermopolis 23, Burns 0. And you can watch that one on Wow Today YouTube. It's live. Final score, number 4, Lovell 21, Newcastle 14. In Class 3A, Star Valley 54, Buffalo 7. Halftime score, number 2, Cody 14, Douglas 7. Right here, it's Riverton 14, Green River 0. And in the second quarter over in Lander, it's Lander 35, Jackson 7. Class 4A tonight, number 1 Sheridan 13, Kelly Walsh 0. At the half, it's number 2 Campbell County 10, Laramie 6. And at the half, number 3 Cheyenne East 10, Thunder Basin 7.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back to the U.S. Marine Corps halftime show. We're about ready to get the second half underway, but the Wolverines would get the scoring going in the first quarter on their first possession of the game, a 10-play, 50-yard drive capped off by a 7-yard scoring run by Riverton quarterback Blake Gantenbein with 5:18 to play in the first quarter. Saltzgaber's kick made it 7-0 Riverton. Then Riverton would go on a 6-play, 47-yard drive in the first quarter. They would go to the start of the second quarter, and on the first play of the second quarter, it was Braden Martin on a 3-yard touchdown run. Saltzgaber's kick made it Riverton 14, Green River 0 with 11:54 to play in the first half. Riverton would go on a couple drives, but they would not score, and they did give it up on fourth down, but by virtue of winning the coin flip, Baylor, at the start of the game, Riverton going to go on offense to start the second half.
Yeah, I thought Riverton will want to start the game on offense, but perfectly happy with happy with taking the ball here to open the second half. But if you're Riverton, obviously you want to end this drive with 7 points just to really cement that lead and continue to put Green River on their back foot.
All right, so Green River will kick the ball off for the first time. It's Braxton Doak, and back deep for Riverton is Hunter Saltzgaber and Eric Smith. And as Doak approaches the ball, it'll kick it short. Eric Smith will take it at the 5. He's over the 20, the 25, the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 32. I think if he would have cut left, he might have been gone, Baylor. He had to make a split-second decision of whether to go right or left, and he's tackled at the 32. So Riverton again with excellent field position, 1st and 10 on their own 32.
Eric Smith really only had one guy to beat, and like he said, just went the wrong direction. I think if he would have juked right at the last second, probably would have juked that guy out of his shoes, but no big deal. Riverton starts once again, great field position, like you said.
Riverton with 2 receivers left. Dane Cox at H-back and Hunter Saltzgaber behind Blake Gantenbein. And the white hat now wearing a stocking cap over his head. Here's Saltzgaber, big hole. He's over the 40, the 45, and he'll be thrown down out near midfield at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 16 on the play. And a Wolverine, Wind River Realty, first down.
That was a huge hole. Could have driven my pickup truck through that hole. Just great blocking by this Riverton offense.
Tackled by Zane Dodson of Green River.
I think that caught the Green River defense by surprise because that was right up the A-gap, right off the center. They haven't done a run like that all night.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines. It'll be Saltzgaver again through the A-gap. Same play. He's over midfield, and he'll be taken down at the 46. A gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Wolverines. And, if you're not going to stop the runner, you run the same play again and see what happens. That time it went from a big run to a good run. A gain of 6 for Saltzgaver. Hunter now 13 carries, 96 yards, 7.4 yards per carry in this game. He's getting up around that 1,400-yard mark on the season. Gantenbein under center. Bunch formation left side. It'll be a trap to Braden Martin. He's going to fight his way right to the first down at the 42-yard line of Green River for another Wind River Realty first down.
Braden Martin, like I said earlier, a bigger back. He's able to fight through a lot more bodies than someone like Clay Sheets might be able to, who usually runs that trap play. But, just great job fighting for extra yards, picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42 of Green River. 10:31 to play in the third quarter. Gantenbein under center. He'll pitch right side to Saltzgaver. He'll do the 1 cut, 2 cuts, 3 cuts, and he's going to be taken down at the 35 of Green River. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 at the 35 of Green River.
That pushes Saltzgaver up over 100 yards tonight. He's averaging 7 yards a play, and I think as a coach, an offensive coordinator, if your lead back is averaging more than 5 yards per run, I think you're plenty happy with his performance.
2nd and 3 for the Wolverines. Gantenbein in the gun. He's going to run it left side around the left end, and it's going to be a Riverton first down. Big block by Riverton on that play. Left tackle Caden Liebrecht said, "Follow me, young man. I'll take you to the promised land," and he did. First down, Riverton.
Yeah, that run, big thanks to the big uglies, as we like to call them, on the offensive line. Not only did they drive him back, but they kept Gantenbein untouched for 6 yards.
Why wouldn't you just jump on Liebrecht's back and ride him into the end zone? 1st and 10 at the Green River 29. 9:13 and counting in the third quarter. Another long drive taken by Riverton, and we're going to get a flag thrown on the play. And it's going to be on Riverton, false start. Another pre-snap penalty on the Wolverines, and now that is going to be penalty number 6 on the day for 40 yards against the Wolverines. Seems like they get into Green River territory, and then the flags start flying.
Yeah, it's something that we've mentioned several times on the broadcast. The key to the game, got to stop these pre-snap penalties. They're just drive killers after starting a good drive like this.
Gantenbein hands off right side to Saltzgaver. Nothing fancy. Hunter down to about the 26-yard line. They'll gain back the yards they've lost plus some. It's going to be a gain of 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and about 8 for Riverton at the 27-yard line of Green River. That was just smash mouth football.
Yeah, Saltzgaver hit the hole at full speed and just propelled himself for 7 yards.
Wolverines with 9 guys on the offensive line. Blake Gantenbein drops to pass. It's going to be caught by Paxton Yates and complete down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. What a play. And great footwork by senior Paxton Yates. First down, Riverton. A Wind River Realty first down.
Yeah, great catch by Paxton Yates. He plays defensive line, and that was a catch done by a top wide receiver in the league. Over-the-shoulder catch and then able to get a foot down in bounds. Just a great pass and a great catch.
19-yard completion to the senior tight end. It'll be first and goal for Riverton on the Green River 8. Gantenbein under center, 2 receivers left. Hand off left side to Saltzgaver. He'll fight his way inside the 5 and down to the 4-yard line where it'll be second and goal. They're halfway there.
Honestly, an impressive effort by Saltzgaver when he got the ball 5 yards deep in the backfield. He had a Green River Wolf right in his face.
Saltzgaver now 16 carries for 114 yards. We've got a Green River Wolf down on the field in some pain. We'll go with it. 7:46 to play in the third. Riverton 14, Green River 0.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back here. Riverton leading 14-0. Dom Hamill for Green River being carried off the field by his coaches. Something you hate to see. Wish him the best, of course.
Hamley Jr., 5'3", 140 pounds for the Green River Wolves.
He's been a not too much of a factor in this game offensively, but I remember his name being called out a few times the first time Riverton and Green River met up.
For Riverton, it will be 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line. 7:46 to play in the third following the injury timeout. Gantenbein looking back as they get Hamill off the field, and you never want to see that. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand it off. Saltzgaver will cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Riverton. 7:43 to play in the third. That's a 4-yard touchdown for Hunter Saltzgaver. And the Wolverines now lead it 20-0.
Huge play, huge way to open up the second half for the Wolverines. Really cement this lead over the Green River Wolves. And with the Green River Wolves not really able to do much on offense so far in this one, things have got to be feeling a little hopeless for them.
Gantenbein will hold it. Saltzgaver's kick is up. It's good. Riverton 21. Green River 0. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
That drive, a Hunter Saltzgaber 4-yard touchdown run, caps off an impressive drive by the Wolverines. And it was 7:43 to go in the third quarter. Saltzgaber's PAT makes it 21-0. And Saltzgaber right back out there to kick it off for the Wolverines. And he'll kick it deep. It's going to be fielded by Green River at the 2-yard line. And out over the 15 and down near the 17 is the runner. He went down and he jumped back up. And off to the races. He went, but the whistle had already blown. That's Irie Kubel on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves. About their own 17-yard line.
Temperature now about 39 degrees here. You can definitely feel the chill up here in the press box. Unfortunately, we have to keep the window open while we broadcast games. And I sit right next to it, so hands are getting a little cold here, but.
Oh, poor color man. 7:35 to play, third quarter. 1st and 10 for Green River. Hintz will drop to pass. He's under duress. Eckhart chasing him, and the ball will fall incomplete. Pass intended for Dax Taylor. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. 7:29 to play in the third. And yeah, the colder it gets, the more you feel the vibe of playoff football and the numbness in your digits.
Yeah. So far in this one, Green River really just can't get anything going on the offensive side of the ball.
32 total yards of offense tonight for Green River. Hintz going to roll right in the gun. He'll pass it right side. It's going to be complete to Dax Taylor. And the tackle by Braden Martin out over a 1st down to the 33-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Green River Wolves. A Wind River Realty 1st down.
Don't think those count for them.
Yeah, we'll still say them. 7:22 to play in the third. Hintz in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. And he'll hand it off up the middle to the running back. And a host of Riverton tacklers. Dane Cox was first there. And it'll be a tackle on Trevor Johnson. But a nice gain on the play out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. And Green River finally mounting its first successful drive of the game. They're 3 yards from their 2nd straight 1st down. Taylor in motion. Hintz going to take off running. He's got an opening, and he's going to be out over midfield down near the 46, and then Hintz delivers a hit on Peyton Larson and goes out of bounds. 1st down, Green River.
Definitely don't want to give Green River too much confidence here in this second half. Still a lot of football to be played.
That 1st down to the 47 of Riverton. And Hintz right back out there with the gun. 2 receivers each side. Taylor in motion to the left. Hintz will stop. He'll throw it right side to Johnson. And Johnson's going to have a nice play out of the backfield. Clock will keep running, and he'll be tackled at the 40-yard line.
Actually, we have a flag here on the near side.
Okay, I did not see the flag.
Oh, but I think it's sideline interference by
Riverton. Too far on the field. Are they going to call that a penalty?
It's typically a warning initially.
All right, so 2nd and 3 for Green River at the 40 of Riverton. Hintz in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Johnson in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. He'll take it around the right side. It's going to be another Green River first down as Johnson breaks a couple tackles that time. Went past Dane Cox. And it'll be down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for Green River. 6:15 to play in the third. Wolverines lead it 21-0. Hintz back in the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 left. He'll drop the pass. Tries to look over the middle, and he's going to get taken down hard. Ball is out, and it looks like Wolverines may be on it. We'll see.
I think they
Trevor
said,
Eckhart gets up. They're going to say Hintz was down before the ball came out. But again, great defense by the middle of this Riverton defensive line.
Yeah, that's what you needed there, just to kind of stall out this Green River offense. They've been picking up chunk play after chunk play there.
Caden Liebrecht, Trevor Eckhart right in the middle of the defense. Dane Cox on one side at defensive end, Paxton Yates on the other. They've been the 4 stalwarts the whole season. Hintz in the gun. Again, 2 receivers each side. Hintz will drop the pass, low snap, and a complete pass across the middle to Dax Taylor. He'll spin away from Caden Arnold and be taken down by Hunter Saltzgaver, but it'll be another Green River, Wind River Realty first down. That pass all the way down inside the red zone at the 17, excuse me. 1st and 10 for Green River. Again, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Hintz going to hand it up the middle to Johnson. He'll have a big hole inside the 5-yard line and in the end zone. Green River touchdown. That's going to go as a good run by Johnson. I didn't get the total, but it'll be 21-6 now as Doak comes out, and Green River feeling the energy as Doak will line up for the extra point attempt. Hold down. Kick is on the way. It's up. It's no good. It goes wide right. 4:49 to play. It's Riverton 21, Green River 6, and we've got a flag on the field. And the kicker is limping. We might have a roughing the kicker penalty. Personal foul roughing the kicker on Riverton, and I did not see anyone touch Doak.
I didn't either.
On the play.
It looked like the Riverton player dove before the kick even happened. And when you trip over the player, I don't think that counts as a penalty, but
that'll move the ball to the Riverton 1, and now Green River's going to go for 2. They'll spread the field, and I'm guessing Maddox Hintz will stick his head down and try to score here. He's in the gun, and he'll roll right. Pass going to go incomplete and intercepted by Caden Liebrecht. Conversion is no good. That pass was tipped by Peyton Larson, and Caden Liebrecht turning himself into a reliable receiver. He had an interception for return against Lander several weeks ago, and he took the tip drill seriously there after Larson tipped the pass. It's 21-6 with 4:49 to play. We'll be back on KTAK.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back. Green River kicks off into the end zone. It'll be first down and 10 from the 20 for Riverton. That was a pretty good drive by the Green River Wolves, resulted in a touchdown. Doak's PAT went wide right. They called Riverton for roughing the kicker, and then Peyton Larson would tip the extra point pass, and that leaves us 21-6 with 4:49 to play in the third. It'll be first down and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 20. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll pitch it right side, and we've got another flag and a false start on the Wolverines. Another pre-snap penalty on Riverton, and part of this crew worked a game earlier this season, and they threw a bunch of flags on the Wolverines. That game had no steady movement. It was a very tough game to get into because they were constantly throwing flags. So that'll take Riverton back to its own 15, and it'll be first and 15. Gantenbein will drop to pass. He'll throw it over the middle, and it's going to be picked off by Maddox Hintz. Turnover on Riverton, and that's going to be a critical turnover as it gives Green River the ball deep inside Riverton territory. Don't count out anyone in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was just a pass you can't make. He had Green River Wolf right in his face and tried to lob it up over him, presumably towards Saltzgaver, but it really wasn't a Wolverine in the area, and easy pickoff for Maddox Hintz.
So first and 10 for Green River at the 21 of Riverton, following the interception by Blake Gantenbein. One receiver right. Maddox Hintz in the gun. Hintz going to run right side, and he's going to have a hole. He's going to cut inside near the 10, where he'll be taken down by Caden Liebrecht, but it'll be a good gain on first down for Maddox Hintz. Riverton leads this one 21-6. Green River looking to capitalize on the Riverton turnover. That run down to the 12. It'll be second and 1.
Yeah, second and 1.
Hintz in the gun. It'll be a pass toward the end zone to Dax Taylor, and we're going to get a flag. And now referee, or the back judge, calling a flag too. It's going to be pass interference, I believe, on Riverton. Miller got his hand in and knocked the ball away, but it's going to go against Riverton. Another big penalty on the Wolverines. Green River going to have the ball deep inside the red zone. That pass interference play going to take it down to the Riverton 6.
It's now the ninth penalty on the Wolverines.
4:02 to play in the third. Plenty of time for the Green River Rally. Hintz going to hand it off. Nope, he's going to take it left side, and he'll be down near the goal line inside the 1. Tackle by Cameron Vincent, but Maddox Hintz with a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second and goal at the 1.
I would expect Maddox Hintz to continue to run the ball.
Hintz in the shotgun. He'll run it right side, and he's going to waltz in the end zone. Touchdown, Green River. So back-to-back touchdowns by the Green River Wolves in the last 2.5 minutes. And we've got a ball game. Doak will come on for the PAT. It's now 21-12. Doak lines up. Placement's down. Doak's kick is up. It's good. It's Riverton 21, Green River 13. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Welcome back. 21-13 Riverton over Green River on back-to-back touchdowns. First by Johnson, a 17-yard touchdown run. Then about 2 minutes later, Hintz following the interception by Blake Ganbine. Doak's kick, and it's 21-13 with 3:26 to play in the third. Doak will approach the football and kick it deep. And just like the Green River Wolves, Doak's got an amped up feeling. And the Green River Wolves now coming out on defense, feeling like they're back in this ball game, trailing Riverton by 8 with about a quarter to go.
Yeah, biggest thing if you're Riverton, accept that just happened. Now you move on and you put together a long drive here that you need to get points out of. Because it seems like the change in the Green River offense coming out of halftime, right now Riverton can't stop them, it seems like.
Green River made the adjustments. Gantenbein going to come under center, 2 receivers left. And it'll be a handoff left side to Hunter Saltzgaber. He's out over the 25, the 30, and up near the 35. He'll cut back over the 40. And another big run for Hunter Saltzgaber. Tackle on the play by Dax Taylor. But it's going to be a run of 22 yards on first down for the Riverton. Actually 23 yards out to the 43-yard line. First and 10 for Riverton on the Wind River Realty first down.
Yeah, huge run by Saltzgaber just when you need something to jumpstart this offense.
First and 10 for the Wolverines. Yates and Cox arguing about where to go. Here's Saltzgaber straight up the middle. He's going to make it out over the 50-yard line. Another big gain of 7 yards by Saltzgaber on first down. So 2 runs for Hunter Saltzgaber, 30 yards, and Riverton now moving the football at will.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a heavy dose of Hunter Saltzgaber and probably Braden Martin or Camden Heil if Saltzgaber needs a break, but why not give it to him when he can break off runs like that?
Gantenbein under center. He'll hand off right side. Another A-gap run for Hunter Saltzgaber. He's over the 40, down inside the 35. And it'll be another big run, 15 yards. And another Wolverine first down. Hunter
Saltzgaber now 20 runs for 163 yards, 8.2 a carry. Like I said, why not give it to him?
Well, he's gained 45 yards so far on this drive. First down and 10. Same set for Riverton. Gantenbein going to hand it straight off to Saltzgaber again. And it'll be a short gain for Hunter. Tackle on the play by Green River. Caleb Herwalt, the tackler for the Wolves. And it'll be 2nd and 7 for Riverton at the 32 of Green River.
Most importantly, clock running here in this situation, trying to get this game over with.
1:25 to play in the third. Gantenbein right back under center. Same call. Saltzgaber going to have a short gain, just 1 yard to the 31-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Wolverines. They can get a first down at the 25. They're at the 31 right now. 1 minute to play in the third. And now we'll see what the Wolverines dial up on offense.
Imagine here, they haven't really gone for long field goals, so probably have 2 plays here to pick up 6 yards if you're the Wolverines.
Gantenbein in the pistol. He'll come left side, pitch it to Saltzgaber. He'll get the edge. He's down over the 25, inside to the 24, or it'll be another Riverton Wolverine. Wind River Realty, first down.
That was a huge play. Just a great job by Gantenbein to provide a good pitch there with a Green River player right in his face. Hunter Saltzgaber, of course, can make a cut and picks up the first down there.
Saltzgaber averaging 7.6 yards per carry in this game. Gantenbein in the pistol. And Green River will jump off sides on the hard count by the senior quarterback.
Something we've seen Riverton utilize a lot this season. That's what surprises me about the false starts is they can do a hard count all day long against these teams.
4 penalties now on Green River for 24 yards. And we're going to get a timeout. Actually, that'll end the third quarter of play. It's been a Green River rally back into this game. Riverton trying to answer with a touchdown of its own as we enter the final quarter of play in this Class 3A playoff quarterfinal. It's Riverton 21, Green River 13 on KTAK.
The tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Welcome back. 1st and 5 for the Wolverines following that encroachment on the final play of the third quarter. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand off left side to Hunter Saltzgaber. Hunter down inside the 16 where he'll be tackled. Short gain to the 16. It will be 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines. 2nd and 2, excuse me. 11:36 to play in this first round quarterfinal game. Gantenbein. It's going to be a blitz. Saltzgaber is going to cut it inside, and we're going to get a flag coming in from the backside. I didn't see anything going on And they're going to get Riverton for holding.
Wow.
I did not see that.
I mean, Saltzgaber ran past that defender quick enough that it didn't really matter, but
That'll back up Riverton again. 10 penalties now on Riverton in this game for 102 yards.
Nope, 62.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said 82 the last time. My bad.
I might have. It's probably the hypothermia setting in.
2nd and 12. I think I raised him better than that. Here's Saltzgaber over the 20. He cuts inside the 15 to the 10. What a run by Hunter Saltzgaber. Making a cut, getting himself another 6-7 yards. And it's going to be another Riverton Wind River Realty first down.
That was a great run by Saltzgaber. Great play call also to get all that yardage back that was lost on the holding call. 1st and goal now at the 10.
Riverton now with 328 total yards. 193 of those coming on the legs of Hunter Saltzgaber. Gantenbein in the pistol. He'll come left side. He'll pitch it to Saltzgaber. He'll make it inside the 10 and down to the 9. Short gain on the play. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, Saltzgaber that time didn't have any blockers in front of him. Tried to juke out, I think, Dax Taylor of Green River and just couldn't get the job done.
10:26 and counting here at Wolverine Field. Temperature plummeting now into the mid-30s. Coldest night of the season for football. And the Wolverines will sprint to the line. Gantenbein hands it right side, back left to Saltzgaber over the 5, inside, and they're going to say he stepped out on the 4. Oh my. Did he or did he not step out? They're going to say he did at the 4.
Wow.
Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and goal just inside the 5. Wow. Looked to me like I could see white between his shoe and the field. Eagle Eye statistician over here says he was not out of bounds.
Riverton needs to hurry here. 10 seconds left on the play clock.
3rd and goal. Gantenbein in the gun. In motion is Peyton Larson. Riverton going to have to take a timeout at a critical juncture. 3rd and 4 on the 4 of Green River when we come back. Riverton 21, Green River 13 with 9:46 to play.
Come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back. 3rd and goal at the Green River 4. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete. And boy, Mark Linhardt's out there wanting a call, but he doesn't get it. He's going to say pass interference, but the officials didn't throw a flag. It'll be 4th and 4, and now Riverton is going to come on and attempt a field goal to extend this lead.
I think
with 8:09 to play. How much time is it?
I must have. Oh, I didn't stop the clock.
9:54 to play. Excuse me.
This is a pretty important field goal for Riverton.
21-yard try for Hunter Saltzgaber. It's up. It's good. So 21-yard field goal by the state's best field goal kicker. And it's Riverton 24, Green River 13. And more importantly, Riverton ran off a huge amount of time. 9:52 to play in this one. 24-13 Riverton.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Workhorse running back Hunter Saltzgaber, 27 carries for 199 yards and 1 touchdown. He just hit a 21-yard field goal, extending Riverton's lead to 24-13 with 9:52 to play.
24-13. Green River has to score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, and then get the ball back and kick a field goal, at least to tie at this point.
Winner of this game plays the winner of Cody and Douglas. Third quarter score from Cody. Cody 21. Douglas 7. Here's a kick deep. It'll be taken by Ibell, and then Braden Martin will come up and hit him. Sorry, it was Kubel. Irie Kubel on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 for Green River.
Biggest thing if you're Riverton now, you've given up 2 touchdowns to Green River in this half. Just got to slow down this offense, and Green River was getting away with plays of 10-plus yards. Just can't let that happen.
1st and 10 for the Wolves on the Green River 24. 9:45 to play. And now's when you need a 3 and out if you're the Wolverine defense. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Actually, 2 left for the Wolves. And they were having more problems exchanging the football.
Wrong football given out.
Apparently they threw back out a Riverton football for Green River. So we've got that fixed, and we're ready to go. Hintz in the gun. He'll drop to pass. He's under duress. He breaks up front. There's going to be a flag thrown as Hintz completes the pass out over the 40. And it looks like it's going to be a holding call on Green River. Their first holding call of the night. Riverton's had 3, I believe, called on them.
Yep.
You could call that nearly every play in high school football. Nearly every play. I even saw you hold a few times.
I only got called for holding 1 time. I didn't totally agree with it, but.
That's because you're always shaking the referee's hand. All right. 1st and 20 now at the 14, and now Riverton's got Green River backed up. Hintz in the gun. Dax in motion. Pitch and catch over the left side's complete to Braxton Doak, and that'll gain back about 7 yards, where it'll be 2nd and 13 for Green River at the 21-yard line. Trevor Eckhart comes off the play. And now Riverton using a 3-man defensive line, as you'd expect Green River to bring a bunch of wide receivers in. Four receivers set. Doak in motion. Hint's going to look left toward Doak. Pass down. It's going to be caught, but he's going to be out of bounds on the play. That pass was complete to Doak, and he was wide open. Coverage on the play by Caden Arnold.
Yeah, if he would have caught that in bounds, he would have went for a long ways. Maybe even a touchdown.
3rd and 13. Got a car over there on the other side with their headlights on. If they can hear me, please turn them off. It's just annoying if you're the radio guy. 3rd and 13. 8:47 to play. Hintz in the gun. He'll drop the pass. He looks left. Throws it complete over the middle. And then it's knocked away by the Riverton defenders. Great coverage that time by Gage Treber. Also Caden Arnold on the coverage. Pass was nearly caught. Then it was knocked away. 4th and 13. And now if you're Green River, you just about have to go for it.
Yeah, great defense by the Wolverines. He tipped that ball, and instead of not hitting him, they took him to the ground and didn't allow him to catch that ball. Biggest thing here on this 4th down, watch for the scramble by Maddox Hintz.
4th and 13, and we're going to get a timeout call on the play by Riverton. 8:42 to play in this one. Green River trails Riverton 24-13.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Welcome back. 4th and 13 for the Green River Wolves. 2 receivers on each side of Maddox Hintz. He'll drop to pass. There's going to be nobody to throw the ball to. Hintz takes off running. It's going to be complete, and it'll be a Green River 1st down. Pass complete to Dax Taylor. Up to the 42-yard line, or it'll be a Wind River Realty Green River Wolves 1st down. Good scramble by Hintz on the play.
That's the...
First and 10. Hintz going to hand it off to Johnson. He'll get a short game. Trevor Eckhart in on that tackle, along with Cameron Vincent and Paxton Yates. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that pass there by Maddox Hintz on that 4th down, that's just a really good quarterback connecting with his best receiver. One of the best receivers in 3A.
Well, and he's fast.
Yeah.
Very fast. Taylor lining up in the slot on the left side. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Hintz in the gun. In motion is Taylor. Hintz tries to get away from the tacklers. He spins and gets away. It's going to be picked off. Braden Martin with the interception. He's inside the 30. Turnover goes to the Wolverines. 1st down, Riverton. Hintz made a 360 and threw it in the general direction of his Green River receiver. But Braden Martin jumped the route, and he'll be taken down at the 28-yard line of Green River. And deep down the field, we've got a Green River Wolf down on the other end of the field. And we've got an injury timeout. And it looks like they're looking at a knee of Green River on about the 32-yard line of Riverton. So it got incredibly quiet inside of here as the Riverton trainer runs over to get ice out of their cart. And they're looking at the knee. We can't see who the number is, but it's got to be a receiver for Green River as he was deep on the play. We'll go ahead and take a break. 7:40 to play. Riverton 24, Green River 13. Riverton with the big turnover when we come back on KTAK.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Welcome back. Irie Kubel left the field, and then he fell down and had to be tended to again. So we've got first and 10 for Riverton on the 28 of Green River. And we're going to get a pre-snap penalty, false start on Riverton. And, man, this game is slowed to a snail's pace.
Every
penalty.
Every single false start has been called by that side judge.
11 penalties now on Riverton for 67 yards. 11 penalties. Can't say that enough. 11 penalties.
I feel like it has to be because Blake Gattenbein uses a clapping cadence. You wonder if players hear the clap and start moving before the ball snapped. That's got to be what it is.
First and 15 for Riverton on the 34. Another handoff, and this will send Hunter Saltzgaver over 200 yards on the day. He's all the way down to the 24-yard line. Big gain of about 9 yards on the play for Hunter Saltzgaver. They're going to put him down. It's amazing how they always walk to the line and put the ball there, and I thought he was inside the 25. So second down and about 6 for Riverton after a gain of 8 on the play.
Pushes Hunter, like you said, over 200 yards now, 208 yards on 28 carries.
First 200-yard rushing game. He's been flirting with that all season. Here's Saltzgaver over the right side. He breaks through. Touchdown, Riverton! Will that seal the deal? Riverton on the sprint by their senior leader. And it's now Riverton 30, Green River 13, and that was a run saying, we're doing this. And Saltzgaver will come on for the PAT. How far was that?
25 yards.
He was through that hole on the dead run. Kick by Saltzgaver is up. It's good. Riverton 31. Green River 13. 6:42 to play. It says Wolverine football on KTAK.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Back, that 25-yard touchdown run by Hunter Saltzgaber just put him over 1,500 rushing yards on the season. Saltzgaber will kick it off. Riverton leads it 31-13. Saltzgaber will kick the ball into the end zone. And unofficially now with 233 yards tonight.
1,546. I'll save you the longhand multiplication.
1,546 yards unofficially on the season for Riverton senior running back Hunter Saltzgaber, and he's getting into some pretty lofty air with that figure.
Well, I think he's already set a record
for Riverton. But Saltzgaber, a career high tonight, and they've needed every one of these yards against a very improved Green River team. There's Maddox Hintz in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 right for the Wolves. Hintz will stop and look to pop it. He'll take off running, but then gobbling him up like a man grabbing a rib off a barbecue is Caden Liebrecht. And he'll drop Hintz for a loss of 4 on the play. That was a barbecue all night long right there.
It's one of the more innovative play calls I've ever heard. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so that made me even more hungry, so thanks for that.
I'm hungry. I think I was thinking about barbecue there.
Great play by Caden Liebrecht. As always, he's just a stud.
2nd and 14 for Green River. Hintz drops to pass. Wolverines blitzing, nearly intercepted on the play by the one-handed Caden Arnold. That pass will be complete. And back in there, or that pass complete to Doak on the play. So 3rd and 11 for Green River. Clock running now, inside 5:30 to play in this game. Maddox Hintz drops to pass. Receivers everywhere waving their arms. Hintz takes off. He throws it deep. It's going to be nearly intercepted by Caden Arnold. He couldn't catch it one-handed. Ball bounces off him, and it's complete. Pass complete on the play to Evan Mazer, and it'll be a Green River first down. And unfortunately, when you play with a club on your hand, probably the best thing you should do is just knock down the football. Here's Hintz. He'll drop to pass. He'll throw it complete over the right side. Caden Arnold tries to make the tackle on Johnson, and he's going to run inside the 30 and down to the 28. It's going to be a big gain of about 22 yards on the play for Green River.
Almost consider a timeout here if you're Linhardt. That's 2 huge plays.
Riverton only with 1 timeout left. Green River still with 3. 4:50 to play. Hintz drops to pass. He'll take off running. Paxton Yates going to wrestle him down. Cameron Vincent coming on to finish him off. And it'll be a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. 4:30 to play.
Who caught that tip? Did you see?
It was number 15, Evan Mazer for Green River.
It's one of the crazier plays I've ever seen.
Hintz will drop to pass. Riverton pressure, incomplete. And that was Dane Cox on the pressure of Maddox Hintz. Hintz just had to let it go, and it bounces incomplete at the 10-yard line. 4:11 to play. 3rd and 8 at the 27 for the Green River Wolves. Riverton leads this one 31-13. It's going to take 3 possessions by Green River to tie up this game, and Riverton hoping to get a stop. 3rd and 8. Hintz in the gun. Dax Taylor in motion. Hintz forced to come right side. Pass is going to be complete. Hunter Saltzgaber and a host of Wolverines are going to wrestle Irie Kubel to the ground.
Biggest thing, too, kept him in bounds, kept the clock running.
4th and 3 for Green River on the 22-yard line. They've got to go inside the 20, so it's basically a long 2. Hintz in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Hintz tries the hard count, and the ball is snapped. And Riverton is going to tackle the runner, Johnson, for a big loss. And it'll be Riverton football.
Yeah, that was just a botched snap by the Green River team. They tried the hard count, and then the center snapped the ball when Maddox Hintz wasn't even looking. And
yeah, Hintz was looking toward the sidelines for a play call.
Fortunately, that was 4th down, turnover on downs, Riverton football.
That one hurts Green River, but if you're a Riverton fan, it's all-out celebration. You're 328 from a date against the Cody Bronx in the 3A semifinals. We'll get a score here in 3A, but it was Cody up big on Douglas in the 4th quarter, 39-13 right now. It'll be Hunter Saltzgaber straight up the middle for Riverton, out over the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2nd and 4, gain on the play. They're going to say of 7 yards, so 2nd and 3.
Yeah, Saltzgaber's big day continues, still averaging 8 yards a carry, now up to 240 yards on 30 carries.
Wow.
Scores elsewhere, Lander beating Jackson 48-27 in the 4th quarter. Thermopolis won 48-12 against
over
Burns.
Yeah. So big wins all the way around for our 3 broadcasts tonight. We'll have 3 semifinal games next week on the Wind River Radio Network. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand it off right side to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber's out over the 40, the 50. He could go. He's inside the 30, inside the 20. A flag is thrown on the play.
Guess what? Another hold from the referee.
Wow.
The head ref.
That one's going to come back, and, man, if you're Riverton coaches, you got to just be upset by that call. Oh, my. That nullified Hunter Saltzgaber going over 300 yards rushing in the game. That was a gain of right at 60 yards.
Riverton now 4 holding calls on the day.
Wow. That'll take Riverton back to its own 26-yard line, where now it'll be 2nd and 14 after that sprint by Hunter Saltzgaber. And what can you do if you're the Riverton coaches except just take a deep breath and move on, because it's not going to change the call.
It's not, no.
2nd and 13 for the Wolverines. Gantenbein straight ahead to Braden Martin. And Martin's going to be wrestled down after a short gain. He'll be wrestled down on the 28-yard line. Timeout, Green River, with 2:05 to play. And I think it's possible that Hunter Saltzgaber's day may be complete. That'd be my decision as a head coach, but that's why I'm a radio broadcaster. Timeout on the field. We'll go with it. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
2:21 to play. Riverton leads this one 31-13. Braden Martin in at tailback. And what a day by Riverton senior Hunter Saltzgaber. Ganbine under center. He'll hand it off to Braden Martin on the left side. He gets through the first hole. It's going to be a big gain and a Riverton first down. That run from the 29 to the 46, 17-yard run for Riverton junior Braden Martin. And it's another Wind River Realty Riverton Wolverine first down.
Well, and more importantly, that run gives Riverton another first down, and they can basically ice this game now.
Green River with 2 timeouts remaining. Remains to be seen if they'll take one. Ganbine going to let the play clock run.
I would assume probably not for a timeout.
Ganbine, 1st and 10 for Riverton at their own 46. Martin going to be wrestled down. Tackled by Jake Stanton of Green River. And it'll be a Green River timeout. And that was the white hat turning and saying it was a Riverton timeout. And then he turns around and says, no, it's on Green River. And then he taps his chest saying, my bad. We'll go with it. 1:45 to play. Riverton 31, Green River 13 on KTAK.
With top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations. For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Welcome back. Riverton, 2nd and 9. And the play clock has started. 1:42 to play. Ganbine hands it right side to Martin. He's got a big hole over midfield. And it'll be a gain of 4 on the play. Timeout Green River. 1:35 to play. And a Riverton Braden Martin down on the field, and that does not bode well for the Wolverines. Braden Martin, very important to the Riverton defense. And he's going to try to limp off the field, but he'll have trainers coming on with 1:35 to play. You hope it's something like a cramp or something like that, as the Riverton crowd will clap for Braden Martin as he comes off the field.
I think Green River also took a timeout.
So Green River takes its final timeout. 31-13 Riverton. We'll be back. Click It or Ticket post-game show coming up next on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power.
Heil in at running back as Braden Martin wakes his way off. He'll get the run, and he'll hold on to the football with both arms. Heil down to the 46-yard line for the Wolverines. That's Camden Heil, the 5'10", 170-pound sophomore. He's going to be a big part of this Wolverine offense next year.
Both him and Braden Martin certainly will lead the backfield next year.
Right now, Martin down sitting as they look at his ankle on the sidelines. His day is done. We're inside a minute. 4th and 2 for the Wolverines. And we'll get a timeout taken by Riverton with 50 seconds to play. Wolverines going to move on. They're going to take on the Cody Bronx next Friday night right here at Wolverine Field in the 3A semifinals. It'll be a rematch of Week 2 for Riverton. This is Riverton Wolverine football on KTAK.
PlainsPower.org.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Fourth down for Riverton. This will be the first punt of the ball game. And it'll be Gage Treber getting off the kick, and it'll be a little duck down inside the 30, where it'll be down by Camden Heil. That punt, a 16-yard punt officially, but we've got 41 seconds to play. It'll be Green River football.
Could tell from his angle that he was trying to place that down in the corner, but just didn't quite get the full foot on it, and ended up being a 16-yarder. But
is that Cody's score final yet?
I don't think so just yet.
First down and 10 for Maddox Hintz and the Green River Wolves. He'll drop back to pass and throw it incomplete. Pass was intended for Braxton Doak. Second down and 10 with 37 seconds to play.
Not final, but Cody leading 40-13 in the presumably in the late into the fourth quarter.
It will be the Cody Bronx making their second trip to Riverton this fall to take on the Riverton Wolverines. That game, first game of the year, it was a 55-38 win. Pass incomplete. Hints to Dax Taylor. 3rd and 10. 55-38 game, but Riverton in that game would not have things figured out defensively yet as Cody ran up the middle, I believe 2 or 3 times for long touchdown runs in that game. And since then, the Wolverine defense has been grown into a very stingy squad. Tonight, Green River so far with 207 yards. Hint's going to throw it long. It's going to be caught and intercepted by Gage Treber. And so Maddox Hintz's final pass as a Green River Wolf will be an interception. The senior Gage Treber making the plays tonight for the Wolverines.
And it should be a victory formation here for the Wolverines.
That's number 8, Gage Treber. No, it's number 8 right here. No.
I'll pull up the replay. We can see here. But actually, interestingly, this victory formation, I think the first one for Blake Gantmine this year, because usually the backups have been in when the kneel happens.
That's true. 23 seconds to play. Gantmine will take the knee, and this one's over. Final score. It's a winner. The Riverton Wolverines 31. Green River 13. For the second straight year, the Riverton Wolverines will move on, and they will play next Friday against the Cody Bronx in the Class 3A semifinals. Will year 2 playing Cody in the semifinals. Actually, last year they played Star Valley. My bad. Cody Bronx coming in here next Friday night to take on the Riverton Wolverines. This is Riverton football on 93.9 KTAK.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome back here. Riverton wins it 31-13. We're clicking a ticket postgame show. You kind of need a headset to broadcast.
Yeah, big win by the Wolverines. At one point, this was a one-score game, but then the Wolverines would kick a field goal to make it 24-13. And then behind the running of Hunter Saltzgaber, the Wolverines would tack on the final score. It was Saltzgaber on a 25-yard touchdown run with 6:20 to play, and that produced the final margin of victory. This Wolverines team, behind 240 yards rushing from Hunter Saltzgaber, finishes with 409 total yards in the game, and I believe they held Green River to somewhere right around 200 yards, 207 in the game. So dominating performance, but it got interesting there for a few minutes, Baylor.
Yeah, it did.
Sorry about that.
No, you're okay. Very interesting. Riverton kind of came out of the halftime locker room trying to, do their methodical approach to the second half there, just trying to burn clock, probably have a long drive, put some points on the board, and it kind of burned them a little bit, kind of had a mental error, and then the interception gave Green River 2 touchdowns there to start the second half. But after that happened, Riverton responded appropriately, shut down the Green River offense, and then the offense came to life there, put some more points on the board, and secured the win for the Wolverines.
Wolverines will host Cody a week from tonight in the Class 3A semifinals. This is the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with final stats, and we'll have a visit with Riverton coach Mark Linhardt. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, Their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Welcome back here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show. Riverton wins it here, the first round of the playoffs. They win it 31-13 against the Green River Wolves. Looking at some stats here in this one. First for Green River, they finished the night 207 total yards, 131 through the air, and 76 on the ground. Maddox Hintz finishes 11 of 27 for 131 yards. He had 2 interceptions in the game. Dax Taylor, one of the leading receivers in 3A, finishes with 3 receptions for 50 yards. Let's see, Maddox Hintz finishes 14 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. Trevor Johnson for Green River, 7 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. As a team, 4 of 10 on third down, 1 of 2 on fourth down. They had 4 punts for that averaged 32.8 yards, and they had 5 penalties for 34 yards. About halfway through the third quarter, before their first touchdown, Riverton had held them to 32 total yards in this game. So still a good performance by the defense, way to answer after those 2 touchdowns. For Riverton, 409 total yards in this one, 117 through the air and 292 on the ground. Blake Gantenbein only had 3 passing attempts in the second half. Just didn't really need to use that part of the offense, which Coach Linhardt, of course, is always happy to oblige. Blake Gantenbein finishes 9 of 16 for 117 yards. He did throw 2 interceptions in this game. Receiving-wise, Gage Strieber, 3 catches for 49 yards. Clay Sheets, 2 catches for 14 yards. Dane Cox, 2 catches for 10 yards. Hunter Saltzgaver, 1 catch for 25 yards. And Paxton Yates, 1 catch for 19 yards. On the ground, Blake Gantenbein had 7 carries for 17 yards and a touchdown. Camden Heil, 1 carry for 2 yards. Braden Martin had 6 carries for 33 yards. And Hunter Saltzgaver, 30 carries for 240 yards. He averaged 8 yards a carry, and he put it in the end zone 2 times. He was responsible for 12 plus 3 is 15 points of the Wolverines, plus all those extra points he makes, of course. Wolverines finished 5 of 10 on third down, 1 of 3 on fourth down. They had 12 penalties for 77 yards and 1 punt of 16 yards.
All right. We've got Coach Mark Linhardt joining us here on the post-game show. And, Coach, big game, big win. Green River kind of got close to you there.
Turn your mic on. There you go.
Green River made it a 1-score game.
Yeah, no, not surprised. I mean, they knew it's miserable coaching against somebody who knows everything that you do and then some. And they came out and kind of did what I thought they were going to do. And I'm just fortunate that we were able to make enough plays to get the win. But they made us earn it, and I'm not surprised. I thought this would be closer than people thought. And, we're just hanging by a thread right now health-wise. And so, there's some things we had in our plan that we wanted to do that we couldn't do. And, but I'm proud of our guys for battling and fighting and finding a way to respond there when it became a 1-score game, to come down and at least kick the field goal to make it a 2-score game. Then we made a great play defensively, and we're able to find a way to score again and kind of put the game out of reach. But, unfortunately, there's a decision I made that I'll probably be second-guessing for sure most of the weekend. So.
Well, your senior running back, Hunter Saltzgaber was, as advertised tonight, we had him unofficially for 30 carries for 240 yards, couple touchdowns.
Yeah, we felt like we had to ride him all the way to the finish. He's a special player, and so anything we could do to get him the ball, when it felt like we really needed it. You don't ever want to give the ball to a guy 30 times, but ultimately, it's what was working for us, and so that's what we decided to do, and our guys did a good job blocking it up.
Cody tonight
taking
beat
care
Douglas,
of business.
so it looks like it'll be the Cody Bronx coming in here next week.
Yeah, no, and Cody's a great football team, and we know we're going to be having to battle our tail off, and it's good to get another chance at those guys. But, they're playing really good football right now, and we're going to have to be at our absolute best to beat them, and we know that.
All right, Coach, congratulations. It's good to get that first playoff win, especially for this group of seniors.
Yeah, and what people don't realize is I think that's the first time, if I remember right, my first year we were the 1 seed and we lost to Evanston. And then in 2012, Cody came in here and upset Riverton when I think that was the last time that we were a 1 seed. So, it felt kind of good to get that. So you want to be a 1 seed. It felt kind of good to get that monkey off the back.
Coach, thanks. We'll talk about next week when it happens. But that's Coach Mark Linhardt here on the postgame. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
We'll be back on KTAK.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Welcome back to the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Very subdued Riverton coach Mark Linhardt. We'll have more to report on that later on, but the Wolverines will move on, and they will play the Cody Bronx next Friday night, and we'll be here, and we'll stream the game. We'll have the live stream video again, and it'll be round 2 between the Cody Bronx and the Riverton Wolverines. Not too much to say other than, Hunter Saltzgaber with 30 carries for 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, kicked a field goal. He did it all tonight. He is our Papa Murphy's player of the game, and is there anybody else? I mean, what a season.
Not tonight. I mean, unfortunately, it was a game plan where they kind of had to lean on Hunter because nothing else really was working too well. And I mean, he just answered the call. He was the bell cow of all bell cows. Finishes with 30 carries. He played cornerback all night as well. Or at least I saw him out there most of the time. I mean, just an incredible player. Just he won this game for the Wolverines for sure. I mean, it's a team effort, but he was a major part in winning this game.
He came into the game with 1,313 rushing yards, and Hunter Saltzgaber with 240 tonight. It gives him a incredible season in 10 games, 1,553 yards. And
it could have been much more because he's been taken out of, usually he gets removed from the game in the third quarter in most games. So it could have been a lot more rushing yards for Hunter Saltzgaber this year.
Hats off to the senior, our Papa Murphy's player of the game, and now we'll do our Gatorade Good Sport of the game. And I think you got to go with another senior tonight. He played outstanding defense. He's turned into a very reliable receiver for the Wolverines. Had that final interception over there. Senior Gage Treber has had to step up due to injuries, and he has just done a whale of a job at wide receiver and defensive back for Riverton. He is our Gatorade Good Sport of the game.
He's really he's probably been the most improved player also this season. He kind of started almost as a spot filler for this team, but now he's playing, most of the downs on the defensive side of the ball. He comes in on some offensive sets as well. So Gage Treber, definitely an important part of this team, and he had a great night tonight. Receiving-wise, 3 catches for 49 yards. He had a long catch on a fourth down conversion that helped Riverton score one of their touchdowns, I believe the second touchdown probably of the game. And then also had that pick there to seal the deal there at the end. So he's been a big part of this team this year.
Gage Treber has been like a lot of Wolverines, stepping up in times of adversity, and he's done it, and he's provided the depth that Riverton has needed now to where he's one of the main cogs in this Riverton offense and defense, and that says a lot when you're a senior, when you can bide your time and then step up and make things happen. So congratulations to Gage Treber, our good Gatorade Good Sport of the game. I want to say thank you to all the advertisers who helped bring you this tonight. The Saltzgaber family, they've been so supportive all year long, and we really appreciate Grandma and Grandpa Saltzgaber and the entire family. Service Plumbing and Heating in Riverton, one of the sponsors of tonight's video broadcast. Top Notch Auto Spa and Designs in Riverton. Appreciate you. EF, which stands for Education First High School Exchange, another proud supporter of the Riverton Wolverines. Snyder Signature Properties stands behind the Wolverines and wishes the team best of luck. Fremont Therapy Group, always there to provide care for Riverton's athletes. Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, another big sponsor and advertiser of Riverton High School sports. Hometown Freedom Healthcare, Midway Auto, H&R Block, Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming, YOTs in Thermopolis, who just does outstanding work over there. Hampton Inn and Suites, our pregame sponsor all year, but again, stepping up when it counts in the playoffs. We appreciate the folks at Hampton Inn and Suites and ARS. They'll come to your rescue if you have a flood in your house, and they will take care of you with a smile. But these are the sponsors of tonight's broadcast. This broadcast was brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming and the many sponsors. And I'd like to say that I'm super excited about the win tonight, but we did receive some news that will rip your heart out about a Riverton player, and there will be more reported on that down the line. So Baylor, any final thoughts?
Obviously Cody will come here in one semifinal game. They beat Douglas tonight, 40-13, and then Lander will travel to Star Valley in the other semifinal game, take on a Star Valley Braves team that has won 31 games in a row. And if you think about it, teams play, if they go all the way to the state championship, they play 12 games or 11 games in a season. So that goes back over 3 years for the Star Valley Braves, so a tough task for the Lander Tigers. But, nothing Riverton wins this game, and I think truly, other than those 2 drives where they gave up 2 touchdowns, one of them spurred by an interception and deep into in Riverton territory. Other than those 2 scoring drives by Green River, Riverton absolutely dominated the Green River Wolves, didn't allow them to really get going on offense. And then offensively for Riverton, obviously had to rely on the run today, but that was no big deal at all. They just another dominant performance. I remember at the beginning of the season, I commented how Riverton only had 2 games last year over 400 total yards, and I think this year they've only had 2 games under 400 total yards on offense. So just a great product that Coach Linhardt and his staff have put together for the Riverton faithful, and they will welcome Cody next week with a shot to travel to Laramie on the line. And I think, regardless of what the outcome is, or regardless of what the situation is, who needs to step up will step up in this game, and I the coaching staff will be there to get the Riverton players ready and in a position where they can succeed and hopefully upset the number 2 team in the state, which is the Cody Bronx, next week here at Wolverine Field. Make sure you show up. The Wolverines deserve it. They've had a great season, and come out and support your Wolverines.
It'll be a battle, and we'll gladly welcome in the Cody Bronx next week to Wolverine Field. For Baylor Bears, hey, special thanks to Nash back in the studios for being our board op tonight. I'm Cody Beers. Have a wonderful Wyoming weekend, and make sure you tune in tomorrow afternoon as the Wyoming Cowboys take on the San Diego State Aztecs out in San Diego. That'll be on 99.1 KWYW with the pregame show tomorrow afternoon. Have a wonderful Wyoming weekend, everyone. Go Big Red, and congratulations to Riverton moving on to the Class 3A state semifinals next Friday night against the Cody Bronx.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at Man Therapy.